Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Yankee Stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the lineups.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Bomber Strikes Back. Watch along and play-by-play. I am BX Sports JEDI Kev. Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. Tonight's matchup features the New York Yankees taking on the Toronto Bluejays. So, Berrios will take the mount for the Toronto Bluejays, and for the New York Yankees, Gerrit Cole making his second start of the regular season. And of course, before we start, we always want to help you guys make a little extra money in your pockets with the over and under. Blue Jays are a 1.5 run underdog. Yankees are favored at home, 1.5 runs. The plus 150 on the money line, and minus 170 over and under 8 total runs. You got both aces on the mount for Toronto and New York. Although Cole could give up some bombs at time, I'm taking the under. I think it's going to be a really close pitching game. I think Gerrit Cole is going to show himself why he's the ace of the Yankees tonight against a tough Toronto lineup. And with the Toronto lineups, I have the lineups here. And before the visiting Toronto Blue Jays goes as follows. Center fielders George Springer, the shortstop Bo Bichette, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the right fielder Teoscar Hernandez, the designated hitter Lourdes Gurriel Jr., behind the plate Alejandro Kirk, the third baseman Matt Chapman, the left fielder Rami Tapia, the second baseman Santiago Espinal, and of course at the plate, pitching on the mound will be Jose Berrios. For our New York Yankees, tonight's lineup, leading off and playing first base, Anthony Rizzo. The right fielder, Aaron Judge, will bat second. Batting third, the designated hitter tonight, Josh Donaldson. At cleanup, I don't know why, but it is what it is. In left field, Joey Gallo. The fifth batter, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu, followed by the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And Aaron Hicks, who had his first home run last night, will be at center field, followed by shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and behind the plate, Kyle Higashioka. Of course, we all know that Gerrit Cole will be behind the mound, pitching for the New York Yankees. Marias, always a pleasure to see you. I know. I didn't do the last few games. I had to clean up some stuff here with the different sports that we cover on the network, and just didn't have time. And the guys that help and part of the network, just schedule wise, due to work responsibilities, couldn't come on at the same time as the Yankee game. So I know we got 160 plus games. I'm not taking them for granted. So we just didn't do the last few nights of the Yankees, but we are back. We are back. Well, good to see last night the Yankees taking a 4-0 victory. Although the night before they were shut out, they lost, and but it is what it is. The Yankees win tonight. They assure themselves of a split of the series, and we shall see tonight. So thank you guys for joining me this evening. I hope my sound. I have a different audio and different headset, so hopefully my sound sounds good to you guys. If it's a little difficult, technical difficulties, or you hear any choppiness, please let me know feedback so I could try to fix it. I tried testing it all afternoon, and it sounds good, but I just want to let you know that I got a whole new headset to make sure that it's you hear me better and everything sounds great on your end. So I'm glad you guys are here with me. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. And let's see what the Yankees tonight, what the aces on the mount. No Gerrit Cole, no excuses, no extra warm ups. Like he said that the ceremony took too long and so forth. You're gonna be starting right on time. Pitchers are a creature of habit. Now show us. As I put little tunes in the background. So we'll get that there. So good to have you here tonight. Of course, I always have the ticker on the bottom, and we'll always bring in our second man in the booth. It will be the new IA score. So we'll get to watch the batters and the scoreboard on the bottom. So hopefully that helps help you guys with the watch along. You get to see the score. You see what's going on, and hopefully this helps. So thank you guys again for joining me this evening. I missed you guys, yes, but just had to take care of a few things, make sure, clean up a couple of our sports that we have on the network. So we wanted to make sure. Let's see. Let me continue messing with that. I thought I had that fixed, but we'll get that going. We'll clean that up. Just want to bring. There it is. Hopefully we can see the balls and strikes. Yes, we can. So for the Yankees, I see no Giancarlo Stanton tonight, Maria. I know that's going to be a little disappointing. He needed a day off. He especially a tough pitcher in Berrios. He's been playing well, Giancarlo. So give him some time. Give him a well-deserved night off. He'll be available if they need a stick off the bench. Designated hitter is Josh Donaldson. Maybe he'll come pinch it for Gallo in a situation. Although you don't want to lose that glove, but I could see Giancarlo Stanton in a close game coming in and pinch it for Joey Gallo. Especially if the Yankees need a fly ball or something, and Gallo is 0 for 3 with a couple strikeouts. But we shall see. I'm about to be a couple minutes before first pitch coming. So this is the third game of the 4-game series. Yankees, Bluejays. So Yankees looking to want to win. If they win tonight, it'll be a good thing. Oh, thank you. Actually, Monday night I was feeling a little under the weather. I had a stuffy nose, and I said I was exhausted. But then I said, you know what, I'm gonna take care of some stuff to let the boys do the MMA program. And then yesterday we had the basketball previews. So yeah, that's a lot of. But I'm glad for baseball. I almost jumped on the Mets watch along. I almost did the Mets watch along earlier today. I know Master Umbre was asking. He likes the Mets. My Master Umbre, I was gonna do the Mets watch along, but I wanted to concentrate on the Yankees. I also had to take care of some stuff. I wanted to do the Mets, but yeah. But definitely I owe a Met podcast and a watch along. I do owe one. I got to do the Mets. I do love to cover the Mets as well. I think Mets are a fun team. Scherzer pitched today, phenomenal. You saw around the league. You saw Clayton Kershaw had a perfect game, was pulled due to pitch count, and that's a lot of controversy, a lot of oh my God, up in arms. But hey, that's the new MLB now. Yes, Giancarlo is off today, so Boone was this was a scheduled day off for Giancarlo. He's not injured. He just needed a day off, and they picked today. And I said, yeah, why? So you look at it in a nutshell, it's a tough pitcher, and you want to keep Giancarlo Stanton in a good vibe. Totally is carrying the team here with his offense as well, a big threat. And along with Rizzo, I can see that happening. So later on later in the game, we'll have the captain Caputo, WFAN's star Michael Caputo, who was in on 4 in the morning, going head to head with Sal Licata on a phone call, calling in. It was good to hear that. If you haven't heard that video, it's on the Popa Sports posted it and we shared it on our channel, and it's here in the community section of the YouTube channel. You hear Michael Caputo on the Fan talking with Sal Licata on the Fan overnight program. It was fun to hear him. It was proud to hear Michael Caputo on the Fan having a conversation, talking Yankees, and telling all of 60,000 watt channel on FAN all across the whole Eastern Seaboard that why he thinks the Yankee season is over. So very good moment to see Michael Caputo on FAN. So it was good to hear that. So the Yankees is taking the field. And of course, those that are arriving a little late, I'm gonna the starting lineup for the Blue Jays is scrolling on the bottom here. But those that I have me either on mute and watching along and just commenting in it, I'll give you I'll show you right now the lineup visually. And for the Blue Jays, of course, one more time, it's Springer, Bouchette, Guerrero, Hernandez, Gurriel Jr., Kirk, Chapman, Tapia, Espinal. So we'll get ready to go, ready to watch along here. So a few more minutes here before the game gets started, as the ticker shows there. And I'm ready. You're ready. Here's the first pitch. Down low, and quite on a miss. So we're on the way for the first strike. 0-1 the count. So that was a nice breaking ball in the dirt. Springer offered. Former teammate Springer, Cole in those Houston Astros teams. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Cut on and miss. Another slider away. Down and away. So he's ahead of the count. 0-2. Now Cole needs to start putting hitters away, either by soft contact or get that Cole strike 3. And here is the 0-2 pitch coming. Pitch low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count, just on the way here on a beautiful night in the Bronx. So here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Low and away. The count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That was a 99-mile-per-hour four-seamer down and away from Gerrit Cole. So the 2 balls and 2 strike count from the right-hander. Ready to deal. This ball is grounded slowly, weakly to Cole. Cole fields, turns, fires in time. So for the first out, if you're scoring it at home, it's pitcher to first baseman, 1-3. And we'll give you the Yankees defensive lineup. You got Gallo in left, Hicks in center, Judge in right, LeMahieu at third, Kiner-Falefa at short, Torres at second, Rizzo at first. Behind the plate, Higashioka and Gerrit Cole on the mound here. Now here's Bo Bichette coming here as Cole ready to get. Bichette batting .227 this early of the season here. The right-hander with a home run and an RBI. Just 5-game sample. All right. And we're ready for the pitch here. With 1 out here. And here comes the pitch. Down low for a ball. I'll slide away outside. So 1-0. Yankees are in their natural pinstripes with their blue cap and interlocking NY on their caps. Toronto in their road grays with blue lettering on and pitched in there. Toronto across his chest, and they have, of course, the emblem, the Blue Jay. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count here to Bichette. Just on the way, just started with 1 out here. Yankees Blue Jays, game 3 of a 4-game series. And here's a 1-1 pitch. Just missed 2 balls and 1 outside. A breaking ball outside. So it's early to see. Good to see if Cole could get over the slider and change the eye batters. Toronto is a very good fastball hitting team. And he's going to need a sharp breaking ball tonight. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there for a Cole strike. Beautiful four-seamer. Hit the outside lower part of the plate for a strike. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Cole getting the sign. Shioka with the, here it is, the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. So 2 away. He set up that four-seamer. So the breaking ball pitches outside. Set up that four-seamer right on the outside corner, man. He painted it beautiful. So there's 2 outs here for Guerrero Jr. So Vad Jr. coming here to bat here with 2 away. So Guerrero, he's 5 for 19, a homer and 4 RBIs. Takes a pitch inside for a ball. Guerrero does have a home run and 4 RBIs with 262 batting average. It's early in the season. So Cole behind in the count 1-0 with 2 away here. And here's the pitch. This is drills one to center field. Way back at the track, at the wall, leaps, and it hits the top of the wall. It's in play. Guerrero's rounding second. Guerrero thinks it's a home run. He did not run hard. And I think this might get reviewed, folks. The Blue Jays calling a home run, but Hicks had it in his glove. Hicks had it on his glove and it just rolled out. How do you like that? Hicks had a chance to, and he grabbed it and it bounced it and it hit. Looks like it might have hit the net though. It's a home run. Hicks caught it, and then on the backhand, and as it came out, the glove hit the wall and came out of his, and it just hit the netting. It has a screen netting in Yankee Stadium, and Hicks had that caught there. I don't see the movement on the netting either. It looks like it hit it's at different angles. It looks like it hit the top of the wall, and then it comes back. They're going to review it, folks. Now they're having a discussion. I penciled in it as a home run. They gave the home run signal after a little bit of conference. Now they're stopping. Now, this is what baseball had. They implemented that instant replay to go to the monitors for home runs. You don't need to challenge a manager. It looks like a home run, folks. It did not hit the netting. It hit like a concrete on the padding. So, I don't know. It looks like a home run, guys. It's a home run, folks. So they called it a home run. Toronto on Garen Hicks had that right in his glove too. I mean, it was a tough play going back on center field like that. So Toronto quickly jumps ahead 1-0. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Takes a ball down for a low. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0 to Teoscar Hernandez. Teoscar Hernandez batting .275 this early in the season. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Teoscar. This is popped up. Just missed it. High fly to shallow right. Judge walks in, and he makes the catch, puts it away. So the second home run for Valeria Guerrero. So at the end of the inning, Toronto gets 1 run on 1 hit. No errors. They don't leave no one on, but they lead 1-0 here. Half of the first inning. Yankees home, and let's get going. And Matt Gaming, salute Matty Gaming. Not a fan of Gerrit Cole. It's called the Ace. Matt, I think if Hicks were couple inches more taller or had a better secure in his glove, he would have caught that ball. I think Judge at center field would have caught that ball. I'm not calling for Judge to play center field because I don't want him to play center field a lot of games, but Judge at center field would have caught that ball. Hicks is a natural center fielder. The glove looked like it was just too broken in or too soft, and that ball just carried him. It just carried him out of his glove. A little bit of a combination of both bad luck and, Cole allowed Guerrero to hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark, and it just got out by the hair of Chinny Chin Chin. So either the less, Toronto's up 1-0. Now, can the Bronx Bombers strike back in their bottom of the first? So the Yankees will come to their first time at bat. We'll put the lineup underneath the ticker. And for those that missed the starting lineup here, we'll put it off here one more time for the New York Yankees. And it's gonna be Rizzo, Judge, Donaldson, followed by Gallo, LeMahieu, Torres, Hicks, Falefa, and Higashioka will bat ninth for the New York Yankees. Now Berrios, the pitcher for Toronto. Their big acquisition last year from Minnesota, as Hicks is looking at that, and he had that right there until the glove was just a little too soft, and just came out of. He just didn't grip it. All right. Phantom Phenom, salute. A-Rod was more significant in the Yankees that Judge Stanton combined. Do you agree? He was more significant. I agree. He was a lightning rod, and yeah, that's why the Yankees are giving that offer to Judge, and really they're not afraid to be walks. To be honest with you, here's the pitch. Rizzo swings, first pitch swinging, foul out of play. So Rizzo at the leadoff hitter. He's behind at the count 0-1. Berrios last year, 32 starts, a record of 12-9, a 3.52 ERA. He pitched 192 innings. He gave 45 walks, 204 strikeouts, and 22 home runs surrendered. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is line foul. Foul down the rear field line. It's an 0-2 count here. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Loud again. Good at bat there for Rizzo. So Anthony Rizzo playing leadoff hitter here. Yankees trying to find a leadoff hitter. Here's the 0-2 pitch coming. This is blind the opposite way, but right foul. So you see Toronto playing the left fielder right on the lines, hugging the line there, and feeling that Rizzo's going to go the other way with those pitches. It just tailed away, so it's still an 0-2 count here. Judge is the batter on deck, batting the 2-hole again. Right here's the 0-2 count from the right-hander, Berrios from Puerto Rico. And here's the 0-2 pitch. This is swung up in center field, left center. Back finger back, turn him, and he makes the catch. Just before the warning track for a loud out. So if you're scoring at home, he fly to the left to the center fielder, F8. For the Toronto Blue Jays, you got Tapia in right, center is Springer, Teoscar Hernandez in right field, Chapman the third baseman, Bouchette, Vladimir at first, behind the plate, Alejandro Kirk. And here's Aaron Judge. He's batting 250. And Espinal, the second baseman for the Toronto Blue Jays. Excuse me, I didn't give you the full defensive replacement. Here's Judge, up high for a ball. So they play the shift. They got three infielders on the whole left side for the Blue Jays. Here's the pitch. Inside, 2-0 the count. So Judge seeing an 0-2 count here. He's going to get something in his zone. He's still haven't hit his first home run of the season. And here's the 2-0 pitch. Right down Broadway. That was a real good pitch there. That might be the best pitch in his whole at bat that he might have gotten to make some damage. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. And here's the pitch. Right there again, back to back in his wheelhouse. He caught it 2-2. Now I hope he doesn't go chasing and fishing a ball down and away, because he had 2 good pitches that he could have mashed there. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to the big right-hander. And the 2-2. Down low, he checked the swing. He went to it. See, there's a scouting report. Folks know how to throw to Judge. He'll get himself out if you make him fish down and low, and he just held the bat there. So right now, if the count goes full, 3-2, Judge has to show a little plate discipline. And here's the full count pitch. And it's down low, 4-4. So Judge draws a walk. So a base runner with 1 out. And here comes Josh Donaldson. He's the designated hitter tonight. The former Blue Jay, the former Toronto Blue Jay, who won an MVP with the Blue Jays. And you know what? It's good to see, refreshing, that they didn't call that low strike that is on his shins. He got a base on ball there. Judge wasn't sure if it was a ball or a strike. Here's Donaldson. So the right-hander Donaldson. Here's the pitch. Takes a pitch in there for a strike. So he gets ahead of the count, 0-1. Donaldson, 222 hitter on 5 games with the Yankees. Has an RBI. He's still seeking his first home run. He was hitting home runs in the spring down in Tampa. Let's see if he could run into one here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, cut on a miss, down and away, breaking the wall away. So he's quickly behind in the count, 0-2. So the Yankees toying with Donaldson. They have Adam second. They have Adam tonight. He's batting third. We've seen him in the leadoff spot to see where is he comfortable. But the good thing is that he is a veteran and he handles that. And he's just going to give you a constant professional at bat. Right now, he's behind in the count, 0-2. And here's the pitch. Breaking ball sweeping away for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You got Joey 0-2's Gallo on deck. So Gallo is already behind in the count, 0-2, and he's still in the batter's box. He's actually on deck. So right now, Donaldson with a 1-2 count. And here's the 1-2 pitch. It's down low. 2 balls and two strikes. So a 95 mile per hour down. 2 balls and 2 strikes, trying to induce Donaldson into a ground ball double play. Two balls and 2 strikes to Donaldson. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. I thought Donaldson was supposed to come here, be a contact hitter, doesn't strike out much. And boy, the games that I've seen, I see him strike out a lot. You know, for this early, I know it's early in the season, man, but I see a lot of swinging and misses. Like, he fits perfect with this team and kind of fell off as well. So as much as I heard, the trade was good, that these guys were contact hitters, I beg the difference. He had a 3 strikeout game, but here's 0-2 Gallo. So Joey 0-2 Gallo, that's his nickname. Every time he comes up to the batter's box, he's always an 0-2. So here's Gallo. This pitch hit high center right field. It's in the ballpark. Teoscar Hernandez makes the catch. So he puts it away. So no runs, no hits, no 1 man left on that base on balls. And Toronto up 1-0 here on the BX Sports JEDI Network. The Bombers strike back, watch along. So for that bottom of that first inning, the Bombers did not strike back. They had a walk by Judge, and other than that's it. I liked Anthony Rizzo's approach, going the opposite direction, going the opposite way to left field. Then he hit one to left center, Death Valley. But I like that approach from Rizzo. Gallo swinging at the first pitch. I mean, with him, it's an edible. He's 0-2 always. He's always down 0-2. If he gets something good, I mean, I can't. With Gallo, I don't expect much, folks. I'm sorry. I hate to sound like a negative. I don't expect much from Joey Gallo. It is what it is with him. So we go now. We go now to the top of the second inning, and for the Blue Jays, you're gonna have Lurie Gurriel, Alejandro Kirk, Matt Chapman, and anyone gets back on Tapia in left field. Jerome, good morning. Good Thursday morning, Jerome. Thank you for watching along with us. He's on his way to work, folks. 7:30, 7:27 in the Philippines in the morning. He's always watching along with us on our way to work. We salute you. Have a beautiful, blissful day at work, Jerome. Boom is always experimenting with the lineup. I agree with you. I agree with you. We don't know who the leadoff hitter, Jerome, is. Who's going to be the leadoff hitter? We don't know. You got Donaldson bat first, second, third, Rizzo. I mean, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Hopefully, maybe when we could get kind of Falefa going, that we could bat him, maybe a leadoff hitter. It's a little rough. So to the top of the second inning, Toronto has a 1-0 lead on a solo shot by Vladimir Guerrero, straightaway center field, off the glove, out of the glove actually, of Aaron Hicks. And here's Cole's pitch. Just missed down low for a ball. He had a four-seamer fastball that was down low. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Just missed 2-0 the count. It's going down low, trying to keep that low. But he's behind the count, 2-0. Lurie Gurriel batting 150. Has 3 RBIs, though, in 5 games. And the 2-0 pitch coming. Down low, 3-0. So Cole fall behind in the count here. So 3-0 count here to start off here, the top of the second inning. Blue Jays up 1-0. Cole ready to deal. Here's the pitch. He just got it there. That was also looked kind of low, but the umpire gave him that call. 3 balls and 1 strike to count to Lurie Gurriel, excuse me. So Cole, the big right-hander, has a 3-1 count. And here's the 3-1. In there for a strike. Caught the inside corner. So the count runs full, 3-2. So here's the 3-2 count coming. He missed him. He walked him. Ball 4. So a leadoff walk on. And that was a close pitch there. That was really close. Although Kaksioka tried to frame it, bring it up more, but not to the let's see. It looks like it was a little low, but it could have been borderline. It was a borderline. Cole wanted that. He's annoyed. So 21 pitches so far here for Cole, with no one out here. And here's Alejandro Kirk, the pudgy catcher for the Blue Jays, batting 133 with RBI. Yankees trying to set up a double play. Here's the pitch. Kirk, a breaking ball, actually a slider, down for a strike. Here's the 0-1 count coming. Called. Holding. And here it comes. In there for a strike. 98 mile per hour. 4-seam fastball on the inside part of the plate for a strike. He's ahead of the count, 0-2. Now, the 0-2 count here with Kirk. Here it comes. Just missed outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Try another slider on the outside part of the plate. To Alejandro Kirk. Cole, 24 pitches for Cole, about to deliver his 25th. Cole looking, trying to at least get induced a double play ball. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And line foul from the first base side. So Kirk batting 2 for 15 in the season. He has an RBI, no home runs. Salute those that are watching along with me. Thank you for coming along this beautiful third Wednesday evening here on the JEDI Network. With the 1-2 count coming, he throws over to first. Gurriel got back. All right, here's the 1 ball, 2 strike count coming here. And here's the 1-2 to Alejandro Kirk. Yankees trail 1-0. Down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count is even. So Gurriel walked with nobody out. And here's Kirk. A run already in. The Yankees trail 1-0. Matt Chapman is the on-deck batter. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here, top of the second inning. Gerrit Cole ready to deal. He fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So his second strikeout for Gerrit Cole. He got him there with a changeup. A good circuit changeup there. Down and away for Kirk for the first out. So this brings up Matt Chapman, the former Oakland Athletic, with 1 away. Some nice movement there on Cole. Chapman batting 176, 3 for 17, a homer and 3 and an RBIs. Throw over to first. Gurriel gets back. Okay, so Cole steps off again. So a little cat-mouse game here between between Chapman and Gerrit Cole. So a leadoff walk, a strikeout, runner on first, 1-0 Toronto. Here's the first pitch of the bat, down low for a ball, 1-0. So Chapman takes a 4-seamer down low for a ball. Chapman, phenomenal Gold Glove third baseman, brought over from the Oakland Athletics. As soon as the lockout was over, Toronto made that deal immediately. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice, right on the outside corner. He painted it. And here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Those that are watching, a little update here. New York Rangers are up 1-0 on the Philadelphia Flyers. Cabo Caco, welcome sight, returning back from injury, and he scored his first goal there in the first, 10-20 in the first. So Rangers up 1-0 on the Philadelphia Flyers as the NHL season winds down and playoff implication. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out swinging. So it got him with a 99 mile per hour 4-seamer straight up high, and he just blew him right by him for the second out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Gerrit Cole. That'll bring up Tapia, the left fielder. It's Ramel Tapia. So here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Is a thin left-hander. He's real slim, tall. Line-type drive hitter. But he could run. He's there for his speed. Get that rare start in left field. A left-hander. And here's the 0-1 pitch coming. And this one is line to left field. Going back Gallo. Gallo makes the catch. He adjusted. So right before he got to the warning track. So for the Blue Jays, no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave one on the base on balls. We go now to the bottom of the second. Yankees trail 1-0 here. Please hit those likes, subscribe, and join us. Welcome to the channel. We'll have Caputo later on who will join us. And good to hear from him and see what he has installed. And also speak with him on the program. Let's put the Yankees line up there. For the Yankees coming up, let me get to my scorecard. For the Yankees, you're going to have DJ LeMahieu, Gleyber Torres, Aaron Hicks, and if anyone else reaches, it'll be Kiner Falefa batting fourth in that inning. The Yankees got to get to work here. Boy, we would love to get some runs on the bottom of the lineup. The 7, 8, and 9 hitters. It will be nice to see them manufacture, play some small ball, just tie this game up, maybe, just to play smart, a leadoff double, move the guy over, something, manufacture some runs because they've been so far at the beginning of the season, in my opinion, the bottom of the lineup has been anemic. They've been a little anemic. It's been not, Hicks had a home run yesterday, but other than that, they haven't been nothing to rag home about. Yankees trail 1-0. So don't forget, guys, we'll be having this Friday, we'll have the G-Money and the Sports Prophet Daniel on. We'll be talking about the NBA playoffs. The matchups are in. They will have a nice discussion round table. I can't wait to hear what they got to say. Also, the Heal the Ring podcast will be on this week. I know AEW is going to be on later on soon. It'll be Dynamite. We'll be running on this evening, and Rampage will be live Friday night as well. And we will be breaking that down on the Heal the Ring podcast. So tune in, hit that like, subscribe. If you're a wrestling fan, we provide that here. We got very good staff of good young men that covers wrestling, and we advise you to watch us. Also, don't forget MMA Weekly with Chef Dan and Austin. Their program dropped on Monday. Here's LeMahieu, takes the ball inside. So please join them and hear what the boys got to say and about the upcoming card after Vicente Luque and Muhammad fight. We got to see that. They're gonna break that down. Here's the pitch inside. Bellator will be on tomorrow, Friday night. They'll have the Grand Prix, the rematch, McKee and Pitbull. Also the prelims. They'll break all that down, all that whole card, and look into the new upcoming week in MMA Weekly. So tune into them. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Also, we're gonna have a special Giants report with Chef Dan. We have so much programming, so many different sports. We also got the year in review for the Knicks. Here's the 2-1 pitch, foul, back out of play. So Chef Dan, myself, will be talking about the expectations, how we thought of the season of the New York Knicks, what looking forward in the offseason, and what possibly could happen, early with this season. What's our thought on the general manager, coaches, the players? Keep them and dump them, or keep them. And here's the 2-2. This ball is line, and this is in the gap. And nice play by Teoscar Hernandez. He went back and played that well. So he hit in the warning track line drive, LeMahieu, but right to the right fielder. That's one away here. Those bring up Gleyber Torres. Billy Ward, salute Billy Ward. Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well down in the Carolinas. I hope you're doing well. I hope it's nice and warm, not too chilly in the Carolinas where you're at. But good to see you. I hope everything is well. I hope you're doing well. Here's Hicks swinging. Actually, it was Torres swinging a miss. So 0-1 to count to Gleyber. Gleyber's batting .286, has an RBI. Here's the pitch. Swing, cut on a miss. Quickly 0-2. So Torres behind in the count, 0-2. With 1 away here, bottom of the second. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's a ball, breaking ball down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hicks, the on deck hitter. Yankees trailing 1-0 immediately here. They need to get going. Let's say we need some runs. Billy Ward, I agree with you. Thank you for joining us. And here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Up high. So evens the count, 2-2. Yankees want to get a pitch count up for Berrios. They want to get into the Toronto Blue Jays bullpen, especially with another game tomorrow. Here's a 2-2 pitch, inside low. So the count runs full, 3-2. Good job on Gleyber getting it to a 3-2 count here. So Berrios, the right-hander, has a 3-2 count here. Torres hasn't hit a home run yet, although Baltimore is right around the corner. And here's the 3-2 pitch. Did he swing? He did. They say he offered. I would love to see that replay on that. The umpire called it. So Gleyber is gone. Here's Hicks. Hicks homer last night. Here's the first pitch. Here's a pitch down low for a strike. He's behind the count. So Hicks is 4 for 13. He has a home run, 2 RBIs. He's batting .303 early. A lot of Yankee fans that gets annoyed and frustrated with this young man because of health-wise. Here's the 0-1 pitch down low. With breaking ball low. So the count is even at 1-1 to the center fielder who's returned. Only played 30-plus games last season for the New York Yankees. Out with surgery. He's trying to return here. And here's a 1-1 pitch out there. 2 balls and 1 strike. I know our own resident, Michael Caputo, is not a big fan of Hicks. Now you have the shift on there. The second baseman is playing pretty much on the grass in right field. The third baseman is in at short. But here's the 2-1 pitch. This is chopped right into the shift, but Bichette dives. Bichette throws, and not in time. He slipped. He lost his footing. He still got the throw end there, but Hicks could run. So the Yankees got a break because Bichette decided to cut the ball where Espinal was right there, and he had a better chance, but Hicks. Looks like Guerrero might have pulled something. Or his finger. Oh, he cut himself. Oh, yeah. Hicks stepped on his foot, and he is cut. They're going to remove him. He's going to need stitches. He stepped right on his hands. Yeah, he's cut. That's going to go for stitches. Yes, indeed, with full force. Oh, that looks gross. Yeah. Yeah, he's cut. He's going to need stitches. So Guerrero will be replaced here. He'll leave, giving them the Blue Jays a 1-0 lead. When he went for the stretch, the bare hand was bracing from falling on the ground, and he placed it. Yeah, that's disgusting. Yeah, he cut himself really good. He put the right hand on the floor to brace himself from falling, and Hicks was running and landed right on his finger and they wear metal spikes. The metal spikes, he's going to need to go get a tetanus shot. He's going to need to get stitched up. Yeah, it looks disgusting. I can see the blood immediately. Trust me, I'm a construction worker. I'm an electrician, and I've gotten cut with razor blades, that blood, that just keeps bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. You got to get it, whenever you get cut with metals, you need a tetanus shot if you doesn't have one. And yeah, it looks disgusting. I don't think I don't know. They look like they're gonna try to put that liquid Band-Aid, but be honest with you, you want to get him cleaned up, peroxide, because this metal cleats. You're running, you're stepping on the field. Yankees share the field with FC United or NYC FC, whatever the soccer team, and there's so many people working on the field, and you get cut, you get so many diseases and infection. So personally, I think they should remove him. I know. Take it from a Yankee fan who says, "Yeah, he's out of the game. His bat is out." But all it is going to bother him. It's going to be bothering him. Right now, what he's feeling in that cut, it feel like it's burning. You're not any hurt. You're just gonna feel like it's burning, like a hot burning sensation. Trust me, I've gotten cut. I wish I could show you that nasty cut on my finger. It probably healed. I cut this finger from here to here. I was razor blading, cutting a box open, and I was having a conversation. And without knowing, I just went with all full force, and I just cut it right across, and that burns. Trust me, burns. And you got to get a tetanus shot. You got to clean it up. And he had this similar to what Hicks did, stepping on him with that metal spike, and that hurts. What's going on? Rally Moore in the game. Oh, he's staying in the game. Okay. Hey, trust me, when I got cut like that, I went to the first aid kit, some ointment, cleaned it up, put some electrical tape, but I went to work. So I feel Guerrero here. So this will bring Isaiah kind of Falefa. So one on with 2 outs here. And here's Isaiah kind of Falefa, who's batting 071. A lot of folks not impressed with kind of Falefa this early part. But remember, JEDI Gregorius started off like this as well. And then JEDI, well, at least 70% of the fan base loves JEDI Gregorius. Here's a throw over back, and diving back is Hicks. Okay, here. So Hicks, Berrios keeping an eye on him. When did the Yankees will run? Hicks is now known for running, but here's the pitch. This is pitch grounded foul outside of third, so out of play. 0-1 count. So the 0-1 count. Now, kind of Falefa has the whole right side open there in case he wants to shoot it there, but he has an open stance. He wants to pull the ball. And here's the pitch. This up the middle, and right there was the second baseman, Espinal, and he stole the hit away from him due to that shift, and he took that base hit away. So the inning comes to a conclusion. Ground ball goes unassisted, 4-4. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on. At the end of 2, Toronto 1-0 here on BX Sports JEDI Network. Salute. Jerome Peralta says he likes to see we need Marvin Gonzalez at shortstop. But for a full sample size, Jerome, I understand Marvin Gonzalez, but he is not a full-time, everyday shortstop. So right now, the early part, whenever you have kind of Falefa, along with Trevino and even Kyle Higashioka, they got no hitting in those positions. They're automatic outs with and then you have Gallo. So the Yankees offensively seems to be a little challenged. Now, this is what behoovers me. If you're a little bit offensive challenged, why are you not playing a little small ball at times? Stop waiting around for the home runs. Judge, Stanton are not always going to be hitting the home runs all the time. You got to play small ball. You got to put them in manufactured runs and help extend the lineup. But right now, like you said, Falefa's not hitting. Kyle Higashioka, personally, I said this last year. I think he stinks. I'm not a fan of Kyle. So it's either Sanchez or Kyle Higashioka. Okay, that's why I was hoping Ben Rovnev will come in and catch half of the time, see what he has. I know he's not known for hitting either, but it is what it is. I'm not impressed. I'm personally not impressed with the Yankee catching. I'm not a big fan. All right. So you two guys are the predictors here. Rally Moore and Jerome Peralta. Peralta, I know Rally can't see Jerome because he's on the Facebook app. That's why I highlighted. Any predictions here? Maybe 3 strikeouts for Cole, striking out the side, or some runs? Because you guys are on fire. Well, let me get the Blue Jay lineup here. So here's Santiago Espinal. Pitch. Breaking ball strike. So Espinalza batting 257 with 2 RBIs in 5 games. So he's been playing for the Blue Jays here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. High pop up. Fly up. Hicks is back and he makes the catch. Sorry about that. So 1 away. I wanted to highlight on the comment and I ended up highlighting the Knicks return. 5-1. Maria with the first prediction. Maria said Yankees win 5-1. We'll put that star there. So Maria. We'll back to the top of the lineup for the Blue Jays. Here's George Springer, who grounded out in the his first time up. He's 0 for 1. 291, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs early here. Last time he grounded back to Cole. And here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. The 3 infields on the left side. And then giving him all the right side here. Rizzo is playing. And it's a ground ball right to Cole, who underhanded over for easy out, 2 away. That was a nice slider. If it would have got past Cole, it would have been a hit. So it's a nice 64-degree weather night in the Bronx. Humidity at 65%. The wind's out of the southeast at 6 miles per hour. So it's a beautiful night in the Bronx and also a beautiful evening here in South Florida. In mid-70s this evening. Beautiful night for a walk, to walk the pups. And spring is here. Spring is here. The beautiful weather's coming. Hopefully we can say goodbye to the cold. And here's Bouchette. Bouchette struck out, victim of a strikeout his first time up. This is line. And this is going to fall for a base hit. It's going to go all the way to the wall. It splits. Judge cuts it off. Bouchette's going to go for extra bases. And the throw, Hicks, not in time. So it's a 2-out double for Bo Bouchette. So a 2-out double will bring Guerrero Jr., who homered last time up, to center field. The ball that ricocheted that was in the glove of Hicks, and when he hit the wall, it just popped out and it hit the concrete part, and they called a home run. So Bouchette was ready hacking, and he got a nice fastball that he just put the bat on the ball and split the in between center and right field. So runner in scoring position with 2 outs here for Toronto. They're up 1-0, and here's Guerrero Jr. So he's going to test out his finger. Remember, he just got a cut, and right now he's probably going through. Right now it's burning. Right now he's got like a burning sensation there. Which he put some tape and some bandages. Usually that was, numb it a little bit. But let's see how it goes. Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball. Outside fastball by the knees. So Cole getting the signs here. 1-0 Blue Jays. Here's the pitch. This is popped up and foul. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. It went out of play, right field side. So Guerrero sat on a slider up and out and over the plate in the first inning. And Hicks had the glove. He had it in his glove, and it just carried him when he hit the wall and out of the glove. So here's the 1-1 pitch from Guerrero. Here it comes. This is a monster shot. It's gone. So with cut finger and all, he hit a shot there. That was a back-to-back home runs now. His second home runs on Cole. Wow. That was a no-doubter. 109. So back-to-back, the 2 and 3 hitters knocked the living bejesus out of this ball. I guess his finger's fine. That ball was in on the plate and he just turned on it, man. Yankees trail 3-0. And the way this offense looks, it looks anemic. They look boring. They look listless here first time around. And, man, they're down 3-0. Here's Hernandez. Breaking ball high. So the Yankees have a difficulty of scoring. They can't hit. They can't. They seem like sometimes if it, most of the team. Here's a pitch. This is grounded to short, kind of Falefa, fields, and he throws in time. However, a 2-out rally, a double, and a home run. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. They leave no one up. They increase their lead to 3-1. Oh, Cole, man, he gave up that pitch there down the middle there. He keeps, but not for nothing. That pitch to Guerrero was way inside, and he turned on it. It's just a good hitter taking the pitch and making him pay. But the more one disturbing was the Bouchette's double. If he would have just kept the ball low away from Bouchette, not left it up high, you were talking about a different inning here. But it is what it is, Now this Yankee offense is a worrisome to me. Right now, I'm a little worried with this offense. They're very lifeless. Then they're I hate to say it, they're boring. Their offense is extremely boring. Then they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing to excite. You got Higashioka coming up with Rizzo, Judge, and Donaldson. That's you know when you get Rizzo, Judge, Donaldson, Stanton, that's it. After that, you don't and LeMahieu. After that, you don't expect nothing from no one else. So it's like, and they're not going to be on every night. And where are the runs coming from? That's the one thing that worries me is with this Yankee lineup. Judge, the contract negotiation, and it could be in his head. He's batting 250. He could be pressing. That's another player that's not going to be well. So it's now I'm a little concerned. I think the Yankees are going to have good pitching, good starting, and good relieving. Although Cole had to be lights out here, falling behind 3-0. But man, this offense is what worries me. David, I know Cole. David Sisto in the building. He says, "OMG Cole." Yes. So here's Kyle Higashioka coming up. They're showing the replay on Guerrero's home run in on the plate, and he just turned on it. And Cole leaves upset. Here's Kyle Higashioka. Here's a pitch. Right down the middle for a strike to Berrios. So Berrios have a 3-0 lead. And he's going to try to make it stand up for the Blue Jays against this pathetic Yankee offense. It might. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Kyle hits the one, popped it up. Fly ball, not deep. I can't stand Higashioka. I really don't. I don't. I can't. Everybody, well, I understand Sanchez was a butcher behind home plate, but my God. Here's Rizzo. I mean, guys that I would love to see. I know Michael wants Hicks out of here. I want Gallo. I want Kyle out of here. It's my God. Here's Rizzo. Pitch up high for a ball. So Rizzo, the left-hander, who started off the season really good here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and no strike. Last at bat, he flied out to center fielder, but on left center, he going with the ball the other way, and they're showing that pitch, and it was written in on his hands. He just had a bat speed control there, and he just turned on it. And here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 the count. So let's see. Yankees could come up with some rally here. We're 1 away. 3-0 count. You got to give Rizzo the green light because you have Judge coming up and Donaldson. You got to play smart. Here's the 3-0 pitch. He walked him. So 1-out walk and Aaron Judge. Boy, now will be a good time for Judge to at least answer back, help his ace out, who's right now giving up 3 runs here. Toronto's big guy, their big home run hitter, has been answering the call. Judge, you want to get paid and could be compared to one of the top players like Guerrero. Right now, Guerrero's younger than you, and he's surpassing you in home run and offensive categories. You got to come up big here, Judge. I'm sorry. I know people are upset and knocking you. You brought this upon yourself. Here's a pitch. Foul. And I don't, and we're not behooving you to want to make over $30 million because you are being severely underpaid from the Yankees of what you've done. But you were offered $30 million a year. I mean, what's every 31? You're not going to get 35 from anyone in the major leagues. I mean, 30. It is what it is with all the endorsements, and you're the face of the Yankees and baseball. So now you're going to get booed. Here's the pitch: 1 ball, no strike. And especially if you don't perform, you don't come up with some clutch hits. So 1 ball, 1 strike count here. Here's the 1-1. Swung up. High pop up off first foul territory. And he makes the catch. 2 outs here. I can hear Caputo already screaming. Here's Josh Donaldson. Wow. So Donaldson, he struck out in the first. All I heard was Donaldson, he doesn't strike out much. He's a contact hitter, and so forth. And I've seen him a couple games when he had multiple strikeouts games. So here's the pitch. Donaldson swings and lines just fouled outside of the first baseline. Yankees need to strike back here. They cannot continue going and allowing Toronto to keep adding fences here and extending the lead when you got a good pitcher in Berrios. So you can't fall too big. They got a big mountain to climb down 3-0 already. They need to answer back here. Here's the 0-1 pitch coming. There's the strike. So immediately he's into the Joey Gallo territory, 0-2. So here's the 0-2. Donaldson strikes out. So all I heard, no, he don't strike out for that. Give me Gio Urshela. Seriously, I'm doubting the trade, guys. I'm doubting the trade. I'm thinking I was being goofy enough to think, well, we're getting now a catcher and Ben Rofnev, better third baseman than Donaldson, who has moxie, who has an attitude, who could bring a flair. The Yankees were too nice. Sanchez was a butcher behind home plate. Gio was a pumpkin who just gonna end up. No, he just overplayed himself with the Yankees. But all I see is strikeouts from Donaldson. I'm sorry. I only see right now strikeouts, and kind of Falefa, nothing to write home about either. And Rotneff is hurt. And now, it's a bad trade. That to me, it seems early, at least the early part. And I might be overreacting, folks. I might be overreacting, and I might be overreacting for what's going on, the results that are happening on the field. But the early returns, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a huge fan of what I'm seeing with these guys so far. I thought I was trying to give these guys. I was excited. Donaldson, former MVP, he says he doesn't strike out a lot. I said, okay, good. We got some guys who get some contact. But so far, these last few games that we've done, that I've done the watch along and watched and seen, I see another multiple strikeout game for Donaldson. I mean, just it's a little bit frustrating to see. And then Judge, what are you doing? You popping out? I mean, you gotta come up big, my guy. I know baseball's a game of failure. If you hit 3 out of 10, you're a Hall of Famer. But my goodness. So we go to the top of the 4th here. For the Blue Jays, you got Gurriel, Alejandro, Kirk, Chapman, and Tapia if anyone reaches out. So Cole trailing now 3-0, 3 runs on 3 hits for Toronto. Yankees just got 1 hit, no runs, and a ball up high for a ball. And here's the 1-0 pitch coming. Down low. 2-0 the count. Cole needs a quick 1-2-3 inning. He can't have base runners. He can't have people lingering here. He needs a quick inning. Get this anemic offense back up. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike. So right at the knees. 2 balls and 1 strike. That was a pretty pitch. Exploded into the strike zone. So Gurriel walked his first time. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Check swing and fouls it away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. All right, so Cole might be disappointed. He's given up 3 runs here on 3 hits. Now he just got to buckle down, and that's it. No mas. That's all you're gonna get. That's what an ace does. You might not have it. He might got hit early, and he says no more. That's enough. Enough. So, but it's the offense got to pick up their guy out here. Here's the 2 balls and 2 strikes as start time. So Cole, 2-2 pitch. This is up the middle, right to the second baseman. Gleyber fields, fires in time. So 1 away. If you're scoring at a home, it's 4-3. Second baseman to the first baseman. And a put out. So good job there. Gleyber was shaded up the middle on Gurriel Jr. So it brings up Alejandro Kirk, the short, pudgy catcher for the Toronto Bluejays. He was a victim of a strikeout in his first time up in the second inning. And here's the pitch. Down low for a ball. Breaking ball in the dirt. So Cole, ready to deal the 1-0 pitch. He's at 49 pitches here. When 1 out, top of the 4th, here's the pitch. In there for outside, actually, 2-0. So he has 3 1/3 of inning pitched with 50 pitches. And here comes the 2-0 pitch. In there for strike. So a nice strider. 2 balls and 1 strike. So 1 out already recorded. And here's the 2-1 pitch. Just missed. 3 balls and a 1. To Alejandro Kirk. Cole keeping that ball too high, in my opinion. He needs to keep it a little low. So 3-0 Toronto. 3-1 pitch coming. Hit on the ground into the hole. Backhand by Falefa. Falefa fires. Got him. So it's a short, pudgy catcher who doesn't run that much. So Falefa got it in a 1-hopper, and Rizzo got it. So nice play by both shortstop. He got it deep in the hole there, so it shows some range by Kiner Falefa. It was on a bounce, but it was a good bounce. So you see sometimes flashes here from Kiner Falefa in his glove. It was a good play in the hole. And, of course, there's a slow runner in Alejandro Kirk, but Rizzo played it beautiful. So 2 outs here. Here's Matt Chapman, who was a victim of a strikeout his first time up. Swing and a miss, cut on and miss there. A knuckle curve. Here's the pitch. Foul back. Two out, two strike horn starts to sound in Yankee Stadium here. And the 0-2 pitch, here it comes. This is popped up, swung up, high pop, fly, shallow left field. 0-2 Gallo makes the catch. So the inning is over. So a quick 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3-0 Toronto. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Yankees trail here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. The return of the Bombers strike back. Watch along and play-by-play. Thank you guys for listening, for watching along and viewing with us. I'm going to put in a little bit of a break here.
Our boys can't wait to kick your butts. When's that bastard coming to you?
Sorry, guys. Before we continue, I wanted you guys to check out Michael Costanza. This week, we want to hear from him to see what he tells us about the Yankee season. So here's a little bit of a break while I go get something to drink.
The New York Yankees?
The New York Yankees!
Ruth, Gehrig, DiMaggio, Mantle, Costanza?
I must say, with all due respect, I find it very hard to see the logic behind some of the moves you have made with this fine organization. In the past 20 years, you have caused myself and the city of New York a good deal of distress, as we have watched you take our beloved Yankees and reduce them to a laughingstock, all for the glorification of your massive... The little light is blinking right now. Come and listen to the idiot. Hey, everybody, the idiot's on.
Well, we'll definitely hear from Michael when he has his program to find out how he feels about this, at least these first two series with the Yankees. If he's feeling a little bit like me, I can imagine if I'm feeling this way, he must be feeling even to a 10th degree about this offense, where Donaldson and Falefa and Hicks and so forth. I can imagine his thought here. Rangers lead 1-0 against the Philadelphia Flyers. That's in the second period. Mets won earlier today. They beat the Philadelphia Phillies. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. 3-0 Toronto. You got 0-2 Gallo, DJ LeMahieu, Gleyber Torres, and Hicks. And anyone gets on, Kiner Falefa. So here's Gallo. Now the biggest disgusting thing I see is Joey Gallo with number 13. That's the number I usually like to wear. A-Rod wore it, and this clown wears this. So here's 0-2 Gallo. I'm sorry to be negative, but I do not like Joey Gallo in for a strike. He's just the worst. My God. I know we were calling about last year. We need a left-handed bat. But my God, this guy. Here's a pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. To 0-2 Gallo. Oh, let me get the Yankee ticker there. Breaking ball. So 2-1 count here to 0-2 Gallo. Jose Melo, salute, my friend, in the chat. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Foul back. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to 0-2. I'll bring in my partner here in a moment. 2 balls and 2 strikes, and here's the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, misses 3-2. Joining us in the green room in a moment is Michael Caputo, the one and only WFA and own Michael Caputo in a moment. Well, let's get the 0-2 Gallows at bat here. He has a 3-2 count coming, and here comes the pitch. He walked him, so let's bring in Cap. Michael Caputo. Davar in the building. Salute, Davar. Michael, how are you, man?
Watching the fraud, the so-called fraud fake ace Gerrit Cole pitch.
So 0-2 Gallo is at first with a walk. Here's DJ LeMahieu.
You could just basically pack it in this season, because if Gerrit Cole pitches like this the whole year, the Yankees are going to not make the playoffs.
Well, you got Nestor Cortez. Here's
the real ace. Cortez, the real ace.
In there for a strike.
Yeah, Cortez is the real ace now. Cole is a fraud. And they paid this guy $36 million a year for what? To suck? What a joke this guy is. I wish Cole would just opt out. This guy's a loser. After we just had
throw over the first.
After we just won a beautiful game last night and shut the Bluejays down and Cortez pitched a gem, then this guy comes in and just ruins everything. They lose because of Gerrit Cole. The Yankees, this guy is really like the reason why we lose. I'm telling you. He's a bum. He's a bum.
Here's the 0-1 pitch coming to DJ. Run on first is 0-2 Gallo. This is a dribbler and just got past for Gerrit. Here's a play. No, he'll eat it. So, wow, this is the most excitement the New York Yankees offense has done. A dribbler behind the pitcher.
Get it together. You got to figure it out fast, man. All right, 2-1, no outs. Let's see if they can get a rally.
2-1, no outs for Gleyber Torres. Let's see what they do here, because after that, the 6, 7,
up now. What a joke.
Yeah,
He's
the 7, 8, and 9th hitter, they stink, Michael.
Give me a break. Disgraceful.
Well, let's see if the Yankees could do some damage here.
Joke. He shut the Bluejays down.
54 pitches for Berrios here. For Berrios, excuse me. He is Gleyber Torres. Torres needs just a nice double into the gap.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for a home run. I want these guys to hit line drive liners in the gap.
We need to get runs across right now. We need to put some runs on the board. 3-0 is bad. And I thought they were going to hit Berrios. I thought the Yankees own this guy. And they can't hit him.
And they do. In the past, they do.
Yeah, when he was on Minnesota, but now all of a sudden he's the dominant pitcher against them now. Everybody I don't understand it. These players go to different teams and they dominate the Yankees. Fucking joke.
Okay, they're probably not using that stupid pitching machine that he can't hear nothing. They're gonna change the transmitter. I tell you, that thing is a waste of time. They want to say speed the game. Nonsense. That's just a waste of time. That's gonna cause issues. Just do the old-fashioned way. 1 is a fastball, whatever. 3 is a slider, whatever. Just do the signals, hand signals. We've been playing baseball for over 100 years. It always worked. They want to do these stupid electronic devices that it's going to malfunction.
What a joke. 2 bad starts in a row, this guy. I mean, that's just – sorry, man. You got to be worried.
Well, at least it gets the fans on its feet. Get some two runners on with no one out. Just go to the signals, man. Oh, God, this is going to take a while.
Can I ask you a question? I know this is very, unusual, but what if they decide to drop Cole in the rotation to number 2 instead of number 1?
That makes no sense.
Possibly do that?
I mean, that now at this point when the season started, when the 1-2 stuff, Michael's usually just the beginning of the season. Who starts opening
but he's
games.
not pitching. You got to pitch better than this. This is not.
Oh,
this is
of course.
I mean, everybody's trashing this guy. They're saying they hope he opts out. They're all saying they want him gone. This reminds me when A-Rod was on the Yankees. They want A-Rod gone.
2-0.
Same thing for now.
That's why you can't be always you could see why Yankees brass, the idiots that are running the team, didn't want to send them.
They didn't want to sign who?
They didn't want to sign. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
And a miss.
And a lot of people
that's why they didn't want to sign all these outside free agents.
I mean,
when they come here, they always bomb.
I know, but we had to make upgrades this year. Now you see, this is the same team as last year. I mean, it's the same team. It's not a different team.
And then Frank says MLB won't let them go to the hand signals. Yeah, I don't know why, because it is baseball. Baseball's been played with hand signals for years. I mean, they want to just here's the 2-1 pitch.
And then people are blaming the injury. They're saying because he had the hamstring injury last year, Cole. But it was a minor injury. I think
Brandon in the building. It's Brandon in the building. Salute. Man, we got a few.
I think that guy can't handle New York pressure. I think Cole just can't handle the pressure here. He can't handle it here. He just there's a lot. There's guys that just can't handle it here. He's just not fit for New York.
Mike, they missed you. Mike, Brendan missed you. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
But yeah, like I don't think this guy can handle the pressure. He's
Runners
drunk
lead.
guy.
Oh, that was not a strike on the out. Oh, wow.
What a joke. How the hell was that a strike? Wow.
That doesn't help either. Glaber's been burned last night or day before last that he got burned with another outside. That was way outside the plate. Can't do nothing about it. Wow.
I don't think he's going to change his fastball command. I think he is who he is. He's not great, man. He's a number 3 starter. Get used to it. He's your number 3 starter.
Here's Hicks, who 1-for-1, who reach on a ground ball infield. And here's the pitch.
Hit this guy.
There's a strike.
He's a bum. I don't like Gerrit
3-0
Cole.
here.
Not a fan.
1 out here. Bottom of the 4th inning. 3 runs are in for the Blue Jays. Yankees got 2 on.
I'm not
here
a fan anymore.
out.
I lost my respect for him. I used to be a fan of his. I'm not a fan anymore. I changed my mind.
Pitch outside, 1-1.
Changed my mind. I want somebody that's a real ace, real pitcher.
So right now here, the outfield in the arms, you got Ramil Tapia is a pretty decent, but Teoscar Hernandez and Ringer got some guns. So 0-2 Gallo leads off second. Here's the pitch. This ball in the dirt, but right into Alejandro Kurtz's glove. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike to count.
I think Nestor Cortez is better. Call me crazy, but I think Nestor Cortez is better.
It'll be interesting to see with Luis Rojas, the third base coach, if he's aggressive sending runners here. The Yankees trail 3-0. They're desperate need of scoring runs, but they can't give away outs. So that'll be interesting on a hit in the base hit with 0-2
They're not
Gallo.
going to do anything in this inning. They're going to shit.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Give me a break.
He took it there.
Relevant history with some of these hitters, then you start to see trends. You can recognize.
You're a joke. You're such a joke. I want to hear Cole's excuse this time around. Blaming everybody. Blaming Billy Crystal. Blaming the delayed game.
Here's the 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And it's a grounded to Guerrero. Guerrero's going to go for second, and they only get the 1 out. So Guerrero with bad finger and all made a play there and got the runner at second. So runners in the corners with now 2 outs.
Yo, Brendan, enough of you're too optimistic. They're losing 3-0, man. They could be losing 10-0, and you're going to defend this team. Stop, man. What kind of a Yankee fan are you? It's like the Yankees could be losing 20-0, and you're going to say we're going to come back. Come on, you have this like fake optimism.
And it begins with Caputo.
This guy's like we could be losing by a football score, and he'll think the Yankees are going to make a comeback. What is this?
So
guy,
here's
Trump?
kind of Falefa, who's 0-for-1, who needs to come up with a big hit here. 2 out base hit.
He thinks they're going to come back when they're losing. Like, if the Yankees were losing 30-0, this guy would think the Yankees would come back. What is this guy like? Is he special or something? Give me a break.
So Falefa here, down 0-1. All we need is just a base hit here. Get them out, get them on the board. Hicks could run at first. 0-2 Gallo at third.
You love the Yankees losing, I think, Brendan. I think you're a Yankee hater.
So you got 0-2 Gallo dancing up and down the line. See if he's trying to get a balk.
They're not going to score. It's Aaron Hicks. What are you, crazy? They're not going to score runs.
So Canna Falefa up here with an 0-1 count. He's 2 for 10 against Berrios, career-wise. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is grounded, right to the backhanded. Bouchette fires across in time. So the inning comes to a conclusion. Boy, that lower bottom of the inning, of the batting order, they stay against. They stink. They get
They suck.
They get no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave 2 on, and
Blame
now we
Gerrit
go
Cole.
to the.
Don't say blame their offense. Gerrit Cole put him in this hole. He was the one that put them in this hole. You can't blame their offense every single game. This guy he's the ace of the team, and he makes $36 million to suck. That's what he does. He makes all that money to suck. It's inexcusable. I can't stand this guy anymore.
I
He's
can
a fraud.
understand that. I can see that. He's trailing now 3-0. That home run, Hicks should have caught that ball in center field. And then the second home run by Guerrero was a pitch inside. It was a ball, and the guy muscled it. He roped it. So one was a mistake that Guerrero, a good pitch that a bad hitter took it out. Took the ball out on him. So, but the Yankees got to pick up their ace. They got to come up and they got to pick them up. They got to score some damn runs, man. They can't just go there.
It's 3-0. You can't come back down 3-0 every single game. But the Yankees are always in a hole. The only game that they had to lead was yesterday. How did they shut the Blue Jays down 4-0? That was like a fluke. And now they're down again.
That was Nestor Cortez who could pitch, and this bullpen. Nestor Cortez and the bullpen, they could pitch. The Yankees got. What
about this little bum, this whiny bum, Gerrit Cole, Mister I hate Billy Crystal. I can't pitch good because of Billy Crystal. This guy's a bum. Do you like him as a person? I don't think any Yankee fan really likes this guy. All I'm hearing is they hope he's gone and he opts out. He's a bum.
I never had the privilege of meeting Gerrit Cole to know if he's a good person or not.
I don't know if he's a good. He to me it seems like a head case. Seems like a head case to me.
I'm just tired of seeing Gallo.
Oh, he's got to go too. How the hell is Joey Gallo even a baseball player? He's got a 200 average overall. That guy should be not even playing baseball. He shouldn't even be a baseball player. It's a joke.
I don't know who he has naked pictures of because he's still in the majors, man. He stinks. I'm sorry. He stinks.
You can't blame the hitting. It's their pitching, too. Their pitching sucks. Their starting pitching sucks. Come on.
And here's the first pitch in there for a ball, 1-0. So Ramir Tapia lined out in the second inning to Joey 0-2 Gallo. And here's the 1-0 pitch coming.
Gallo's the worst. Nick sucks, too. I'm not going to blame their offense because they scored 4 runs last night. You can't have this team score a lot of runs every game. What do you think? They're going to score 9 runs a game every game? What about the pitching? How about the pitching steps up for once? When was the last great performance we got besides Cortez? Everyone else has sucked.
Here's 1-1. Severino was okay, but he just ran out of gas.
Please. Montgomery sucked. Tyone sucked. They all sucked.
There you go. It's final.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Don't give me it's early. They're not going to be in first place if they lose this game. The Yankees got to fall out of first place.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's down low, 2-2.
They're not winning this division, the Yankees. So I hope you know that. We're not going to win the division. I hope you know that, right?
I'm the fan.
Please. It's a joke.
We have Michael. I'm the fan. Hello, Michael. This is your Robert Samacata.
Oh, I spoke facts. They suck. Even he agreed.
I know you were good. By the way, my friend, you were good on WFAN New York. It was really good. I was proud of you to hear you hold off with that mush, Salicata. He's like, is that a wrestling term, Mark?
Yeah, he didn't even know what a mark meant. I'm surprised he didn't know what that meant.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out there. Let's get the whistle.
I thought he at least would know what I like Salicata, but I thought he would know what a mark is too.
He does. He's just playing like he don't know. So Tapia's out.
He's a Mets fan. You know that, right? Salicata's a Mets fan.
Yeah, I know. Mr. SNY.
Yeah. I like that other guy he does the Tiki show. Tiki and the other guy. I like that.
Oh, Brandon Tierney. He's really good. Down low.
Yeah, he's a Yankee fan. That guy.
Yeah.
He's a big. I get
the only Yankee fan. The only real Yankee fan on WFAN is him.
Oh, and Mike Francesa was when he was working, when he was, before he retired. But
here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss to Espinal. I would have loved to see you get on the fan with Mike Francesa.
That would be great. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I would be like the Mad Dog, and he would, of course, be Mike. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting.
Here's the 1-1 with 1 out. Here's the pitch. This is it. That's pronounced.
Mad Dog.
And Hicks crossed it over for the catch. So
Mad Dog hates the Yankees, though. You know he's a Yankee hater, right? He's a San Francisco Giant.
He was part of the crack committee.
Yeah, the crack committee. Yeah.
Tonight, there's nothing significant there. It's still well above average.
The starters need to go more than 5 innings, and I could blame Boone for pulling guys. Yeah, Boone is itching to come out of that bullpen or make a pitching change. You know that.
Yeah.
Cole with 65 pitches here, and here's the pitch down low. So either way here with 2 outs, this is going to be Cole's last batter, in my opinion. If he walks or gives up a hit to Springer, you could smell that Buffoon will be running out of that bullpen for the bullpen. Or a change of innings. 6th inning, there'll be a new pitcher. Either way, here's the 1-0 pitch coming from Cole. In there for a strike. So Springer's open goose. He's grounded out twice back to Cole.
I told you that they had to go more than 5 innings. It's a joke, this rotation. Hey, Gerrit Cole's not even going to go deep in this game. It's a joke. How are they going to win the World Series with this team? They're not going nowhere, this team. They're not making
cut on a miss. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here in the top of the 5th inning with 2 outs here. Toronto
He's
up
a joke,
3-0.
Gerrit Cole. Imagine now he gets paid $36 million to suck. Imagine that.
And the crowd on their feet here. The two out strikeout horn sounds. And here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Down low, 2-2.
This reminds me of A-Rod. A-Rod was a bum. He never did nothing in New York. He never accomplished anything, A-Rod. He was a loser. It's just like Gerrit Cole. A-Rod and Gerrit Cole should get handcuffed on a pole together. And they should get lost. 2 losers. He's a bum. A-Rod's a bum. What did A-Rod ever do in New York? He never won shit.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Never won nothing.
This is grounded. Foul. We'll do it again.
A-Rod was a bum. What did he ever accomplish on the Yankees? Where's all those great championship World Series rings? A-Rod won us. Oh, crap.
So tomorrow the Yankees will face Kevin Gausman. First time.
You come to New York, you got to step up. These guys are pussies. They can't perform under the spotlight.
Language,
it's not hard.
The language.
Okay, it's not hard to be in New York. It's not hard to play in New York. Why do these guys act like they're afraid to be here? They're big.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Yeah.
Outside. So the count runs full. 3-2.
A-Rod won them 1 championship. Big deal. 1 title. 1 championship. Oh, big deal. He was on the Yankees for 15 years and he only won 1 championship. What a bum.
At least you were able to see that and relish it. And
well, I just saw 5 championships.
And here's the 3-2 pitch. Wow.
But this team, they're a bunch of goons. They're boons. These guys.
They got bones.
Bones, yeah. That's it.
It's a 3-2 pitch.
Yeah. Gerrit Fraud Cole.
Here it comes.
It's one of them. That's
swing and a miss. Struck him out.
On and Mr. Bobby Popier was obsessed with him, saying he was dripping.
5 strikeouts for Cole. 3 up, 3 down. We go halfway through. Yankees trail 3-0 here on the BS Sports JEDI Network. I got Caputo in the show with us.
Yeah, I'm about to
watching along and having a wonderful night here. Who's already in full season mode, saying why it's over.
I want you to come up, Mr. Sports Bronx JEDI. I want you to come up with a name for Gerrit Cole. I want you to call him Mr. Fraud Cole for now until he gets his crap together, because I think he deserves it. Mr. So Cold Paper Ace. Nestor Cortez is the real ace.
The paper ace. There you go. Paper ace. That's good.
That's good.
And since
I have to take the mound, when he comes back. I mean, good. Paper
there you
ace.
go. The paper ace.
You call Joey Gallo, Joey Calhoun. Yeah.
Don't forget, guys, you can always catch Michael, always here on this BS Sports JEDI Network, his weekly show.
The New York Yankees?
The New York Yankees!
Ruth, Gehrig, DiMaggio, Mantle, Costanza.
I must say, with all due respect, I I find it very hard to see the logic behind some of the moves you have made with this fine organization. In the past 20 years, you have caused myself and the city of New York a good deal of distress, as we have watched you take our beloved Yankees and reduce them to a laughingstock, all for the glorification of your massive... The little light is blinking right now. Come and listen to the idiot. Hey, everybody, the idiot's on.
Michael, I can't wait to hear you without no spoilers. Don't mention anything. Don't mention because we wanted them to tune in to your program. I can't wait to hear what your thoughts on these last two series. What do you see so far, and why you think the Yankee season is over? I can't wait, my friend. You guys got to tune in. That's a spoiler to the Michael Show here on the BX.
I don't even want to rant anymore because I don't want to waste my breath on this team anymore. I pretty much broke everything down. I need to break down. The Yankees are a laughing stock. That's all I need to say. They're a joke.
So here we go. You got number 9 hitter Kyle Higashioka, Rizzo, Judge, and Donaldson if anyone gets on. So right now, leading off here is Kyle Higashioka, which you could say is pretty much penciling him as an out. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Kyle.
Aaron Bum.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Aaron Buffoon. Great game. I thought we were going to split this series. I thought we were going to take a split. Now it looks like we're going to lose 3 out of 4. We actually look like we're going to win 3
cut on and miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kyle Higashioka. He's in the Joey Gallo territory with 1-2 with 2 strikes. Here it is. Here's a good job there, Michael. Comment for you. Here's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss. What a ugly hit swing, boy. And you guys miss. Boy, I miss Gary Sanchez. I can't stand.
I speak the truth. If you don't like to talk about the Yankees and it's depressing, and don't listen to my content. That's the content I come out with. You don't like it, then too bad.
He's telling you you're good at it, Michael. Take the compliment. Michael, there's still 4 innings left. Here's Rizzo.
They're going to get shut out in this game.
Berrios mixing up his pitches, keeping the Yankees off balance. Here's a pitch. That pitch outside. 1-1.
I hope at least
everybody wanted Sanchez out of here, and you got 1 for 16. Higashioka, eat it now. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing it goes. It is high. It is far. Back. It is gone. Oh, Anthony, the Paisan hits one. Ooh, that Rizzo rakes. And the Yankees get on the board with his 3rd home run. 410 foot. Oh, baby, 104 miles per hour exit velo. Yankees are on the board. They are trailed now 3-1.
Great call that was. That was like a John Sterling call. Not over yet, but should have been. It shouldn't have been 3-1. It should have been 2-1. Oh crap!
Salute, Kelvin T. Jones, the mayor in the building. Salute, mayor. Thank you, Brendan. It's good to see you, my friend. Always good to see you on in the Pope. Kelvin T. Jones. Here's Judge. Judge, here it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Home run. Back to back and a belly to belly. All rise. Here comes the Judge. Finally on the board. And the Yankees strikes back. The Bombers strike back on the Bronx Bombers Network. Here, BX Sports JEDI. Oh, back to back. And Caputo. Take that, my friend.
Yes.
Woo.
1-run game.
A 1-run game here. All right. So the Bomber strikes back as the mayor comes in to the chat, and the mayor said, "Got a hit, Judge," and Rizzo abides. Here's Donaldson. Takes a strike outside. Both are roped. These weren't cheap home. These weren't no cheapos. Here's your 1. Donaldson. This ball is in the air and it's going. And no, he dropped it. So it's a fair ball. Donaldson's going to second. Here's the throw. Donaldson is in there. So the Yankees bat has come alive here. So when Tapia went on the slide, he went all or nothing here. And Tapia looked smooth there, but he just missed. Tapia got there, but it was just a little short. So double. And here comes 0-2 Gallo now. So the Yankees offense, in a blink of an eye, started getting excited here. So Michael, keep on the negative talk. So I think this wakes up the Yankees. They heard you.
Oh, it's waking up the Yankees. It's working, right? Because that's what usually a negative turns into a positive. So. Bipolar team, man. They're so bipolar, this team, I swear to God.
So runner on second.
If only Gerrit Cole didn't pitch a dud in this game, we would have been winning right now. We would have had the lead. This stupid Gerrit Cole. They got to come all the way back because his bum had to give up 3 runs. What a loser.
For the Yankees now trail by 1 here, 3-2. As bullpen action starting to warm up for Toronto.
Oh, Joey Gallo. Here we go. Oh, boy.
Here comes 0-2 Gallo, who's 0 for 1. So as soon as he gets in the bat, they should just make the count 2, no balls and 2 strikes because he's always gets down to 0-2. Time run at second base, but it's 0-2 Gallo with 1 out. Here's the first pitch. And he pops up and he's going out of play. 0-1 to 0-2 Gallo.
And after this, I got to go to my Guma's house. So.
The what?
My Guma's. You know what that is. The Guma. You know,
you go to
the Guma, you know what that means.
Look at this guy.
You watch The
Yankee. That's home run or nothing Yankees. Here's Gallo, 0-1 count. So Caputo has a nightcap. I hope you comb your hair. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's 0-2 Gallo. This ball is hit to center field. He's at the track. He's at the wall, into the deepest part, and right to there. And
why did they jump up, the fans? It was a pop-up. They jumped up like it was a home run. It was a fly-out. What are the fans dumb?
Listen, whenever this guy can hit the ball and not whiffing, you got to get excited. I know. So here's a way to time it.
What are these fans like? Didn't they see that it was a fly? It was a pop-up. They all jumped up.
The fan base is so excited that he actually hit the ball. You know what I mean? It's like a little kid in Little League. Oh, he hit the ball. He didn't strike out. That's Gallo. That's 0-2 Gallo.
All they need to do is tie this game up right now. That's all I want them to do is tie it up.
Well, you got DJ LeMahieu, who always has come up. He's 1 for 2.
Let's see the machine, right?
Single, and this is a new game here. A simple hit. All it takes. Runner on third. Here's LeMahieu. Line! And that's a right field line. Base hit. The Yankees will tie the run. Goes all the way to the wall. Teoscar Hernandez off the wall. He fires. Going to second. LeMahieu slides. And not in time. Yankees tie the game up. 2-0. Michael Caputo smiling. Whoa. RBI for the machine. And we are even at 3-3. New game here in the Bronx. The Bombers strikes back. Indeed. And Mr. Caputo says shutout, and no.
I didn't say shutout. I was worried. I didn't say we're getting shut. I didn't say it was going to be a shutout.
That's why LeMahieu batting 5th makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Kelvin T. Jones bringing the luck this evening. So the mayor in the chat with the luck charm tonight. And Brandon coming back too. Always brings it. Billy Ward, always from North Carolina, from the Carolinas, South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Always joining us here. And, down low for, 0-1. Torres has been getting squeezed by the umps left and right all season so far, this early part. So he's behind the count, 0-1. Look for Torres to at least 1 here, man. He's due. Here's a 0-1 pitch. There's a pitch in center field. No, it's a bloop. And that's going to Espinal almost bobbled it out of his glove.
At least they targeted. I thought they were going to take the lead.
So the inning comes to an end. The Yankees scored 3 runs on 4 hits. They leave 1. We are all even. 3, new game, tied at 3 here. We go to the top of the 6th inning for the Blue Jays. You got Bichette, Guerrero Jr., Hernandez, and Gurriel. Please hit those likes. Hit those likes. Let's get it going, folks. The Yankees, the Bombers have strike back here on the JEDI Network. We are all even at 3. New game for Gerrit Cole. Ooh. Yes,
Very
indeed.
good.
Let's go. Let's go. Yes, indeed. We could beat these boys. Indeed.
Offices of David Rankin today for a free consultation at 888-529-9600.
Wow, that was they just scored really quick there, man. Wow.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. Hey, they got to Berrios. They finally got to him. I was wondering when they were going to get to this guy. They usually bone this guy.
Yeah. We'll take a quick break this week. Watch those likes, those notifications. If you're a New York Giants fan, we're going to be having a program. Chef Dan will do the Giants report, and we'll take a quick break. Here's a pitch. Out of the head hacking out there. So Bouchette's 1 for 2.
You think Cole's going to
here?
He's coming out in 6, Cole.
74 pitches for Gerrit Cole. He might.
I would make him pitch until at least 7 innings. I said 7 innings to begin with.
Now low, 1 ball, 1 strike. I think he'll pull him. He'll pull him here after if depending what happens here, he'll go.
If he gives up a hit, he'll get pulled. If he gives up a hit, he'll get pulled.
Here's 1 ball, 1 strike count.
Yeah, you can't give up any hits or any more runs. That's it. You got to hold him
there for a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's 2 strike horn sounds. One ball, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out swinging.
Hey, is that safe to say?
6 struckouts here, but here's Guerrero, who has all the runs scored for the Toronto Blue Jays tonight. He has a 2-run shot and a solo shot.
Let's watch out for Guerrero.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a pitch. He got a knuckle curveball down low in this. So he's ahead of the count 0-1. Guerrero with 2 home runs, a 2-run shot and a solo. That's all the scoring for the Blue Jays here. Here's the 0-1 pitch coming. Did he swing? He did. There's a strike.
He went
on a half swing, so he's ahead of the count 0-2 here. So this pitch here will be his 80th pitch for Gerrit Cole. Cole looks like he's getting ready. He looks like he's getting a second win. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line, and that's going down to the right field line. It's going to go to the wall, to the corner. Here's Judge. Guerrero's going for 2, and he does.
Take him out.
So an inside-out swing for Guerrero, and he's got himself a double.
This guy's a bum. Take this guy out. Guy's a bum. Can't even get a big freaking out in a big spot. Such a choke artist, this guy. Such a choker. Such a choke artist. Choke.
So Guerrero is causing havoc to the New York Yankees here. So with 1 on, 1 out. And here's the Oscar Hernandez.
He's not a big guy. He's not a clutch guy.
And he's still in there. So Teoscar Hernandez. Cole, 80 pitches here. A game all even at 3. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. So Toronto has 4 hits. All 3 are by Vladimir. 3 out of the 4 are by Vladimir Guerrero.
Tied the game up, and then this is happening again. I mean, you can't make this up.
He's ahead of the count here. 1-0 on Teoscar Hernandez with 1 out here. Top of the 6th inning, all even at 3. Cole, here's the 0-1 pitch. Misses down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnny Davis, salute Johnny Davis, our number 1 draft pick in the building. Here's
I mean, this is a big inning for Cole. Probably going to be his last inning, right? I would say so.
It is. It'll be his last inning. Down low, 2 balls and 1 strike. This is his last inning. He will not be pitching the 7th inning whatsoever, regardless of what success he's done. It's early. You know they're gonna expand him at least to 85 pitches. I think he'll pitch. I don't think this is his last batter, in my opinion.
Yep.
Because I know Buffoon is ready to itch to go to the bullpen. Here's 2 balls and 1 strike count.
Man, Cole just hanging on for dear life. I don't know what it is with this guy.
Remember, Guerrero was an MVP. Was a finalist for the MVP. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
I know he was, but
Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So fastball challenged him. He's still throwing 99 miles per hour. Huh?
I said he lost the MVP to Ohtani.
So he threw that there. So Cole still could dial it up, almost close to triple digits, 99 mile per hour fastball.
Yeah, he still throws hard.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count here. Cole. Two balls, 2 strikes now. Cole taking a while here. Here's the pitch. This is grounded right to Torres. Torres fields. Goes to first in time. Now there are 2 outs here. Guerrero will go on to third. Wait a minute. What's going on? Time is called. Guerrero was creeping and because he saw Buffoon coming out. He said time was called there. Teoscar Hernandez holding the side of his oblique there. So that's it for Cole.
He was all right.
So Buffoon, we all knew Buffoon was itching to get out of the bullpen to change Gerrit Cole. So Cole. So he pitches 5 2/3 innings, gives up 3 runs on 4 hits here. He's responsible for the man on third, and Chad Green will come in with a game all even at 3 with the go-ahead run for Toronto at third here. They'll take a timeout while they take the pitching change here. And Caputo, where did Caputo go? That should be Matt. That should be my. It's not my TV. It should be. That might probably Caputo. So there's a pitching change, and Michael will be right back. Hopefully, he'll come in. He said, "Yeah, do some." He had to go get his hair done. All right, let's see what Chad Green here. The go-ahead run is at third with 2 outs. No. Thank you for listening to the noise. If there's some noise or background, definitely appreciate that. It's so Chad Green is warming up. So it looks like the Oscar pulled something there when he's holding his side, his rib cage. Yeah, so he's grabbing there. So he looks like he tweaked something. So Teoscar Hernandez, yep, something is wrong with Teoscar Hernandez. So Cole, 5 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs. He had 1 walk and 6 strikeouts, 85 pitches for Cole, but he is responsible for the runner on third. Here's Chad Green. Yankees bullpen has been very well. And here's the pitch up high there for a strike to Gurriel. Pope, if you want to come on, it's in your email. I'm not gonna put it in the chat. 3 balls and 3 strikes count. So the go-ahead run is at third. And here's the pitch. Fastball strike. So quick 0-2. We'll bring in the Pope of Sport after this at bat here. He is in the green room joining us. He's going to be gracious enough to join us here. We'll put him on in a second, Pope, after this 0-2 pitch from Chad Green. The crowd on its feet. And the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground right to first base. Rizzo fields, fires, and in time, and the inning comes to no runs. One man on, 1 hit, and we're going at the bottom of the 6th inning. We're tied at 3. Here on the BX Sports JEDI Network, watch along and play-by-play. Pope! Salute, Pope!
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing on this Thursday evening? Almost weekend coming up. The Yankees trying to go for, can they get 3 out of 4 comeback, win this, and then win tomorrow? With Cortez had a great game yesterday. That's the one thing the Pope of Sports don't like. He has to do a little run on Boone, taking guys out so fast. I know he has an inning. What does he pitch? 70, 80 pitches. Let these guys finish the inning. Let him pitch. He could get out of it. He's a veteran. He's getting paid $36 million a year, and you can't let this guy pitch more than 70, 80 pitches. Cortez, they baby him. Tyone pitches good, you baby him. All these guys, you baby. Let them pitch the rest of the game. I know baseball, they don't let their starters pitch more than certain innings. It's ridiculous. Back in the day, they used to pitch 8, 9 innings. Tom Seaver, Sandy Koufax. It's unbelievable. Maria, the starters have to go more than 5, but Aaron Boone, let these guys go more. We're going to use your bullpen. It'll be burnt out by the summertime. You know, it's getting ridiculous. For the last 4 years, I've been on YouTube doing rants. I stopped doing it because it's the same old story, taking guys out. The game has changed. We want to do the same thing again. We want to keep these guys healthy because they get all these injuries, Tommy John surgery, so we don't want them to get injured, hurt their little shoulder. Get tough. Start pitching 6, 7 innings. You could pitch the whole rest of the game. It's not like he was it was a guy on third base, but you could have still allowed the guy to at least finish the inning. You're paying the guy all the money. At least let him finish. I don't understand this, Boone. So you can always go to the bullpen all the time. Can he trust nobody in their rotation? He can't trust no one to get out of the game. So that's the one problem I have with Boone. And the Yankees, of course, they rely on a home run, but they finally came up with a big hit with LeMahieu. And the one thing, the Blue Jays bullpen is not that good. So maybe the Yankees could take advantage instead, until they get to Jordan Romeo. He's like their best guy. But the rest of their bullpen, I think the Yankees could get to their bullpen if the rest of them could come up with big hits. Because Anthony Rizzo has been their best hitter. Him and Stanton have been the only top consistent hitters. Falefa so far has been a disappointment, but we'll see what happens with the Yankees and Blue Jays. Right now, 3-3 game. It's nice to have everybody on this network with you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the Portland Sports. It was tough yesterday seeing this crazy shooter shooting people at 36th Street. I always go on the train. This guy's nuts, and they finally got him. So I'm happy the police got this guy, Mr. James. Crazy man. I saw his YouTube. Crazy guy.
Yeah, nope. Well said, Pope there. And we got a new pitching for Toronto, Simba coming in here. I was at that game for the Reggie Bars.
Oh. Oh yeah, Reggie Jackson. Yep. You know what's funny? He's on the Astros now.
Yeah, he's part of the front office.
Yeah, what a sellout. I thought he would always be with the Yankees.
So it looks like there's a defensive change here for Toronto.
Oh yeah, I hope Hernandez is not hurt. I like Hernandez, but
It looks like Teoscar Hernandez's night is over.
Yeah, well, my brother has him. Well, it helps me out because I'm facing him in fantasy. But Reggie Jackson.
Look at that guy eating sushi in a ballpark. Man.
That's the big seats. That's the champion suites, the legend suites. They get the top.
So here's Hicks. Simber deals down low for a ball. So Simber's the sidearmer. He's a sidearm pitcher from the right-hand side.
Yeah, a couple sidearmers like Rogers with the San Francisco Giants, another sidearmer. A couple sidearmers.
Here's the pitch. Got there for a strike. So it evens the count in 1 ball, 1 strike.
3-3 game. Hey, they have to come up with some big hits. Instead of relying on the homer, maybe situational, maybe hit it out of the side, maybe do a little hit and run, maybe a little small ball.
Here's the pitch. Down low.
Yeah. Bluejays, I don't trust their bullpen. I can see.
I got an echo coming from you, Pope. Was it over and over, guys? The echo? Tell me when the echo's gone. It's foul. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Yeah, I can hear the echo myself.
Strange. It's only on StreamYard because on YouTube I do.
Here's the pitch.
And
swung on right to the first base. Guerrero steps in, and he makes the play. Yeah, there's still an echo. Here's IKF. Kind of Falefa. So Falefa is 1 for 16 here.
Falefa.
Here's the right-hander deals. This is ground ball to short. Short. Fields. Puchette fires. 1 for 17. Looks like Pope is frozen.
I said, do you want to trade Falefa back to the Twins and get Gio back?
Give me Sanchez back too.
Well, I don't want him back, but
I can't stand Kyle Higashioka.
Yeah, well, he's a one-dimensional hitter. He's a backup.
He stinks.
He can't play every day. I said that when you play him every day, he's going to be exposed. I said that last year when I did a video. You can't play him, but they don't have nobody. Unless they bring up Austin Wells, their young farm system. Bring up some young guys then.
So that would do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. They go in order. And we go now to the 7th inning.
The Yankees got hit 6 hits. They only got 4 hits. Gerrit Cole wasn't that bad. That Guerrero is such a great hitter. It was jammed him inside. He's so strong. He hit it out. No other hitter would probably do that. You have to be a great hitter. So it's not like Cole was a bad pitch. But I think he has to keep his pitches down, change speeds, like Cortez, change the slider, change up, curveball, because I used to pitch in high school and college. So, change speeds, stop relying, throwing the, I know he throws 100, but at least keep jam him inside around the plate. Don't leave it over the plate. His fastball command. If he can fix the fastball command, I think Gerrit Cole would be much better, because in Yankee Stadium, the ball goes out like crazy. So that's why I think he should keep the ball down, maybe change speeds a little bit more, because it seems like they're always hitting his fastball and it's straight, too straight. Maybe he should change it up a little bit, like Cortez does. Because I noticed Cortez, he keeps them more balanced. The Blue Jays couldn't even hit him yesterday, Cortez, the way he was pitching. That's the way Cole should be trying to do. But, they're going to have to look at what, and they're going to bring up some young pitching. Are they going to make a trade? In August is the deadline. Usually it's July 31st, but August, they made it August. So maybe they can look at a Frankie Montes. I was watching him. I think he's pitching against Tampa Bay. I was watching him. He's okay, but I'm not going to give up Volpe for him or Peraza. I wouldn't do that. But
what happens is when I'm getting that feedback, Pope. Whenever I when you're done, please, thank you. When what happens is the longer they hold him on, the less prospects they're going to end up getting back. Oakland, they should have traded him before the season. They would have got probably what they wanted. So we go here to the top of the 7th inning, all even at 3 apiece. 3 runs for 4 hits for Toronto, 3 runs for 6 hits for New York. Green here, who pitched a third of an inning last time. He's got Alejandro Kirk, the pudgy catcher, as Kirk, Chapman, and Tapia. If anyone gets on, it will be Espinal. So Alejandro Kirk 0 for 2 here, strikeout and a ground out. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-0.
see, that's the problem with Caputo. When he comes on, he's just negative. At least I try to be open-minded. I look at both sides. I try to be like an analyst. I give you like perspective in this, what the starter should do, what the Blue Jays are trying to do. The is all around. I think they have more better all-around hitters, younger. They're more athletic. The Blue Jays. I like the way they hit to the field. They don't always rely on home run.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Yankees bullpen is different.
Get Pope.
The Yankees bull has an ERA. I can't believe how good their bullpen is. The homes they got from the Pirates. They got Castillo be good. This Diego Castillo, but they got the homes. They made the trade with the Mets with Rodriguez. They got Miguel Castro. Got Chad Dean. As long as you don't throw too many fastballs. Loizaga and Chapman, they lost Britton. Yeah, if their bullpen's healthy, their bullpen's, but that by the summer, overuse your bullpen. On the playoffs.
1-2 count.
You can't
fouls
just
it off.
1-2
count. Time is called on the floor, on the field. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're here tonight. We got Pope in the building. We got Michael Caputo in the building joining us on the watch along here. Here's a 1-2 count to Kirk. And here's the pitch. Down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 0 for 2 is Kirk. Alejandro Kirk. So the count is even at 2-2. Yankees bullpen has been, like Pope was saying, phenomenal. They've been really good. Other than here's a 2-2 pitch. 3-2. Other than Clark Schmidt, who gave up that go-ahead homer against Boston, they've been lights out. So Garcia is starting to warm up for Toronto. So here's a 3-2 pitch coming. The right-hander Green gonna deal. He walked him.
He's ahead in the count, and then you walk that catcher. Out of all the hitters, the catcher, that little pudgy guy, he don't have that much power. You're scared to pitch to him. It's not like you're facing Springer or Hernandez or girl that the better hitters match them. So I don't understand what Green, frustrating.
Chapman is right-handed hitter. Here's Green. Challenge him right down the middle for a strike. He's ahead of the count, 0-1 to count. Chapman, the acquisition from Oakland Athletics. Jonathan Loáisiga starts warming up for the Yankees here in their bullpen. He's getting ready. Here's the 0-1 pitch coming. This ball is popped up in the infield. Kiner right around short. Kiner makes the catch. Falefa makes the catch for the first out.
Let's see if Mr. Green can get a double play, get out of it, and then we'll see if he can actually get some situation. Maybe then they get maybe hope and also, but it's not too bad. If they win 3 out of 4, then I was surprised. And if they running the Bluejays so far, the 3 games they've been keeping the Bluejays to at least 2-3.
So here's a 0-1. Cortez. They show him there. But here's the 0-2. Actually 0-1. Here's a pitch. Cut on it. Miss. 0-2. So 0-2 count here with one gone. Runner at first is Alejandro Kirk. Tapia could run, who has some speed. Left-hander, tall, slinky left-hander. Here's Green, the right-hander, ready to deal the 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. This foul. So we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A dribbler and foul. Catcher interference.
Come on, Higashioka. Got to be smart. He put his glove in away. Now it'll be first and second now?
Oh, God, this guy stinks. I dislike guy. I told you as much my dislike to the Higashioka. I don't not like him.
Unless the guy, his glove was 2-0. Sanchez, I wonder if Sanchez would have did something like that. Oh, wow.
We know who Sanchez is, and I thought, no Sanchez, these guys will throw more balls in the dirt. Although the bullpen and the pitching has been good, though. I gotta admit, with him being a receiver, and so far they're pitching well. So I can't be too much of a complainer on that end as we get a pinch runner. So Alejandro Kirk, the pudgy Gavin Biggio, comes in as a pinch runner.
Yeah, there's not much you can really do. They don't have any other options. The backup catches don't really hit. The Trevino, the guy they got from the Rangers, and they don't bring up the young guys. Austin Wells, they don't bring up the young catches. So
here's Espinal, and here's the 0-1. There's a breaking ball high. So good, Pope. I don't hear no feedback. Guys, in the chat, do we hear any echoing? Let me know. It sounds really good, to be honest with you.
It seems like if it's weird. If I go on with you for 3-4 minutes, it's great, and then out of nowhere, it just starts messing up. It's weird.
Here's the 1-0 pitch coming.
Yeah.
Throw back. No. So Torres is there.
I was going to buy a new iPad. I want to see.
So Green hasn't been hurt, Pope. It's been a walk
anyway.
and a catcher's interference. As you were a little frozen, Pope. I didn't hear. I didn't hear what you were saying. I knew you were going to get a new iPad.
Yeah, I was gonna
there
get.
goes
Yeah, it's
the
5 years. I was
echo.
gonna get.
Here's the one on
it's
swing
still-
and a miss.
I was gonna get a new one 5 years ago. The last 5 years I had it, and maybe I'll get a new one. I'm waiting for the price to drop, so maybe I'll get another one. It's always something with StreamYard. Every time I do other videos, I never have any of this problem.
I think so too, because I recorded a couple podcasts. I put it in the audio platform, and I'm starting to hear myself bad too. So, but my guest sounds crystal clear. But for reason, that's why I ended up switching headphones to a microphone headset because it sounded terrible. So hopefully it sounds good going forward. But right now I got an echo from you, so I'm gonna ask you to mute when. Here's the pitch. Swung on foul. It sucks because I wanted to have that interaction back and forth with you, and with that damn echo, it gives it a bad feedback. Here's the 1-2 pitch, foul, and everyone stands on their feet.
Yeah, I turn the echo on and off. The checking echo cancellation, and does it even?
What it sounds like, I'm hearing myself in the background. Like there's a speaker, and when I'm talking, you look like you have another, like you're watching a program, and here's the pitch.
Yeah, because mine's muted. My TV's always muted when I do this. So.
No, it's like I'm hearing you, hear myself talking through your computer through YouTube. Here's the 1-2 pitch.
It's weird though, because I'm looking at the settings here, and it says my iPad's microphone's working. Echoes on.
Hold on. It's not the microphone. It's that whenever I'm talking, if you have a window open watching the stream yourself, it's that sound is coming back feeding. That's what is happening. So here's the 2-2 pitch.
When I click on the link, let me see it go back out.
Down low. No, it's not that. It's not that one. It's that you open it. As I'm hearing the program on in another window. It's like if. Here's the 3-2 pitch coming. Hit on the ground, right to LeMahieu. LeMahieu goes the short way on the first, not in time. So Gleyber hesitated. Boy, I think Gleyber thought it was 2 outs. So it's a 5-4 force. Oh my God! Boom does not let these pitchers finish an inning. For the Christ's sake, he likes bringing guys in high leverage position. They haven't hit him all game. Why are you pulling Green here?
Speed. See, when the Blue Jays have speed, they should have been a double play, but they have speed. See, and Torres, he bobbled the ball. What?
He already burned 3 pitchers. Does he know that it's tied? You know, it's like this is what pisses me off with this buffoon.
You know, he's still. The top of the lineup's coming up. That's why they're bringing Loizaga, because they probably think Green throws fastballs too much. So Loizaga, they take out. Now they're bringing in Loizaga, take out Green.
The rope is very hot. I can't use
Yeah.
that rope. The bedroom is too hot. You need another three-way. Where's your other three-way?
So you're getting fed up with Boone too as the manager, huh?
It doesn't do nothing different. It's just it's so robotic and so predictable that you get fed up with. Hey, this is a new season, a new, show me something new, guy. Show me something. What do you learn as a manager? Have you learned anything from last year or the year before as a manager? You know your team. You should know when your team is is home run or put some guys in motion. Do something different. You've been doing it for 2 years or 3 years as a Yankee manager, and you've seen the same results. What are you doing as a manager to impact? What have you done different? And he's not showing that growth.
Oh, it's the other one. Put that away. Yes, yes. Yeah, so Aaron Boone's going to Loizaga because at the top of the lineup, Springer's up, and then probably Green. Maybe he don't like the matchups because it's all about matchup. Maybe Loizaga does good for Springer. He's going by matchups.
I agree. I can see that because not for nothing, Kyle Higashioka caused Green to pitch extra batter. Also, Torres not getting the ball out of his glove for a double play. It's not really Chad Green's fault there, but he's paying the price. Let me mute it for a moment there for a minute. So here's Springer here, important part here with 2 outs, runners at the corners here. The game is even at 3-all. So Springer's 0 for 3. He struck out, grounded the ball back to the pitcher twice here. You got 3 men on the left side of the diamond. Excuse me, the whole right side is empty. So Loizaga is going to put that stupid device in his hat. Talking about speeding the game. To me, I've seen a lot of delays and delays and fixing this, and this doesn't work. Get that crap out, man. Just go with the number singles. We've been playing baseball for over 100 years with signals. Enough with the electronic crap. So Loizaga ready to deal. The right-hander from Nicaragua. Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball. So 1-0. So remember, Teoscar Hernandez left the game with some left side discomfort for the Blue Jays. Here's a 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. So it counts even at 1 ball, 1 strike. So Loizaga has thrown back-to-back sliders. So let's see if Buffoon's managerial works out here. Here's the 1 ball, 1 strike count to Springer. Here's the pitch. Of course, that's a base hit. Fucking Buffoon. My God, Aaron Boone.
Yeah, the fastball. It cost him the fastball. And that Torres bobbling that ball doesn't help either. But yeah.
Just let Green finish the inning. This is why I get so animated. Why in the world you're bringing in these pitchers when high level situation in the beginning of the season? Let them have a clean inning. Green wasn't taxed.
Well, he's going by matchup, and plus he was getting in trouble at first and third, and that's why. And maybe Green don't do great against Springer. The numbers, and then Green was in trouble. And then Torres, of course, that double play. He could have had a double play to get out of it. And Loizaga made a mistake with the fastball, and Springer hit it. Now I had the lead. Torres should have made that double play though.
And Kyle should have not touched that ball and have that runner, an unrun run that came in to score.
Yeah, the catch interference cost them too. Yeah.
So Blue Jays take a 4-3 lead here in the top of the 7th inning. Let me hold you a second here. Pope can't deal with the feedback. Here's the pitch. Foul back out of play. So 1 ball, 1 strike the count. That bobble from Torres here. Easy double play ball, and Torres could not come up with it, but they get the out. You can't assume, you can't charge Torres with that because you did get the out. You can't assume always a double play. But all in all, a combination of bad defense and bad managing. Here's the 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul. You can't give the Toronto Blue Jays extra outs. You give a team that can hit with that offense extra outs, you're going to pay the price. And right now they trail 4-3. So 1 ball, 2 strikes count here. Toronto up 4-3 here, top of the 7th inning. Yankees fought back, tied this game up. Now, the 1-2 pitch coming. Here, Esteban Loizaga ready to deal. Here it comes. This is popped up. Bouchette in the right field. Judge camping under it, and he makes the catch. So that would do it. So 1 run, 1 hit, a big error, and left 2 men on base. And we'll bring in Pope as they honor America. So Pope.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. The Blue Jays, they at least try to hit in scoring position. They come up with the big hits. That's what the Yankees have to do. All the Yankees have to do is get a little bloop, not kill the ball, hit to the opposite field, little base hits, move runners, maybe squeeze play. They don't have no speed on the team, so don't expect them to steal or do that. But that's the type of baseball I like. Squeeze plays, move the guys around. More athleticism. That's the problem. They have no athletic guys on this team. Yeah, Fleffer has speed and Hicks, but if Fleffer doesn't even get on base because he doesn't hit. So it's like Tyler Wade, having a Tyler Wade. If you don't hit and you got speed, then what the hell's the point of having speed? That's why you need younger players. If they keep doing this the rest of the year, maybe they should just trade some of their veterans, try to get younger, rebuild. I'd rather have a younger, exciting team, get young, rebuild. In New York, do they really rebuild in New York? A big market. But let's be honest, if you're going to keep seeing the same thing over and over, I'd rather rebuild. If they're going to suck for 4 or 5 years, I'll deal with it because I want to see exciting young plays, not the same old thing every year. The home run, strikeout, not moving runners, not hitting to the opposite field, no stealing. You want to see exciting games, not this home run or strikeout. That's like the only way they win. To me, that's boring. That's the type of team they are. But that's why you lose in the playoffs, because you're facing better pitching. That's why they lose. The better teams. And if you don't scout and develop and have young players, you're going to have high payrolls. That's what I tell this Michael Costanza guy. He has his own show, but he should be explaining this to your viewers, telling them, you have to scout, develop, bring up young players, at least give them a chance. Florial, maybe if this Hicks guy sucks so much the next 2 months, maybe they'll give Florial a chance. Put him in center field. You have him there. Use the guy. Give him a chance, and maybe they'll be better long term. Maybe he'll be good, Florial. Maybe they could trade Hicks, get some pitching at the deadline. They have to try different things, open-minded, try other things. I understand Hicks is under contract. He's going to be hard to trade because he's been injured a lot. But you have Florial stuck in AAA. You're going to at least bring up the guy, or you're going to trade him. You have to make a decision. Just like Volpe Barraza. Yeah, you keeping them. Are you going to bring them up in 2 years and put them at short? Or are they going to just be staying in AAA and you're overhyping them? I want to see what their strategy is in the future. That's what I want to know what Cashman, if he's doing. And if Cashman was listening to me, he would say, you know your stuff. I want, this is what you should be analyzing. Those are the things. Are you going to do that? Are you going to use these guys, or are you going to stick them in AAA? Are you going to really give them a chance? And are they going to actually learn how to hit different strategy, different philosophy, analyze the game, and do different things? That's the type of baseball I want to see. And that's why I watch other teams, because I'm tired of seeing the same old thing with this team. I want to watch more balance on this team. I'm surprised Curry and Flaherty, they don't say all this. I should be working for the Yes Sir. Let's be honest. I know more about this team than most. I've analyzed every little thing they do, but I get tired of talking about it. I could go on and on about this team, or baseball in general, or basketball, but this is what they do. And this is the opportunity. All right, they have 6 hits. It's a 4-3 game. They're going to bring in their bullpen. They're going to bring Romero in as a closer. Let's see if they can come up with a big hit and win. Let's see. The Pope is finished.
Right. We'll go now to the bottom of the 7th inning. 7th inning stretch is over. Here's Rizzo. As Pope said it well said there. So here's Rizzo. Rizzo homered last time up. New pitcher, Yimi Garcia. So Blue Jays like this Yimi Garcia client. So here he is in the 7th inning. Top of the lineup. Here's the pitch. He threw that ball right in there for a strike. He's ahead of the count. 0-1. So Rizzo 1 for 2 with a walk and a solo homer. Right now, he's behind the count, 0-1. And Yankees trail 4-3 here, bottom of the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Toronto playing that weird alignment. 4 outfielders. Third baseman is at short. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. Of course, Judge is on deck. So it's a 2-1 count here. Here comes the pitch. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch foul. And here's a 2-2 pitch. Time call. So stepped out. So this is a high leverage situation for Jimmy. Here's the pitch. Oh, caught them. Low strike. Oh, man. That was kind of low, but right there. Perfect pitch. That ball was right at the knees there for the first out.
Strikeout or home run. What else is new? What else is new?
Here's Judge. Up the middle for a base hit. Hopefully that's a good sign of Judge. He gets hot here. Judge hit that hard there. So here's Dodge Donaldson, who represents the go-ahead run, Pope. Here's Donaldson.
I know there's a lot of 30 hitters on this team. 230, 69, 100. Not many 280, 290 hitters. And you wonder why they have strong scoring. Dodson. All he needs is a simple base hit, double down line. They drive the run in. It'll be 4-4. You don't have to kill the ball. They got a Peralta warming up in the bullpen, ladies and gentlemen. Peralta. Why there, bro?
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for Donaldson. He quickly 0-2. So he's in Joey Gallo territory. So here's the 0-2 pitch. This chops it foul. Ground ball. Will be 2-1 on the first. Double play. So the inning ends on a double play. 6-4-3. No runs, no hit. A hit. We go to the 8th. Yankees trail 4-3.
You know what this game reminds me of? When the Yankees played the Red Sox on Sunday. They had the chance to win, and then they lose by 1 run because they can't come up with a big hit. It seems just like Sunday to me. I hope it's not, but it seems similar to that game.
Let's hope. Let's hope they come up with the key hits. As Pope of Sports is joining us here. As the New York Rangers up 4-0 over the Philadelphia Flyers, and they win it 4-0.
Let's go Rangers! Getting the playoffs. Kreider, what is it? 50 goals. My father.
50 goals he scored yesterday. I don't know if he scored any today. I know they had 4 goals tonight. I know Kako.
Right, little boomer. New York sports. The Rangers are doing good. The Yankees can win. The Mets have pitching. Scherzer pitched okay. And then we got the Nets next week. They beat Boston. I think they'll go 6 games. 6,
Wow.
7 games.
Hawks eliminate the Hornets.
Trey Young. The Nick killer. Trey Young.
Didn't see that coming.
Well, Atlanta's a good team. Hornets go Melo Ball, and then Atlanta, they got a good team too.
Are you kidding me? They get Joey Gallo. Go glove.
Well, he's a good defensive player. He just can't hit. Yeah. Yeah, some last year. Well, yeah, look at his defensive run saved. It is pretty good. Well, last year. Yeah.
I'll put you on moment here. So 4-3 here. Here's Guerrero. Here's a pitch. Guerrero lines this one, and that's gone.
It backfired on Buffoon. It backfired. You go, why is it they just don't have it? See, that's what happens when your starters don't go 6 innings. Your bullpen makes mistakes, and it costs them. The bullpen's not sharp, so now they're down by 2.
4 for 4 and 3 home runs.
The Yankee killer, Guerrero, Vladimir Guerrero, his father. The Yankee killers, Guerrero family.
Wow. 3 home run game versus the Yankees. Loizica would exit here. Now he goes to the pit to change. Oh, this manager is something. He's something special.
I wonder if Joe Girardi would manage like that if he had that take out Green, Loizica, then take Loizica over manage.
No. Boom. No. Girardi knew how to handle the bullpen better than anyone. A former catcher, he knows how to manage a bullpen.
This is Guerrero. Well, that was a double decker and a double second deck. That was a shot. Look at the power by Mr. Vladimir Guerrero, MVP. And the Yankees have any MVPs?
No, but they want a guy who wants. There's a guy who wants to get paid like one. So the Yankees here now trail by 2. Boy, the Yankees had opportunities. I mean, it's still not over. They still could saw how quickly they could score runs. But man, yeah, it's these Toronto Blue Jays just answers right back. You can't go to the bullpen so many times. What a hitter Guerrero is. What a hitter.
Yankees down 5-3 in the eighth. Can they come back and make a comeback and try to at least split this series? Please, can the Yankees do something? You know, just when they come back down 3-0 and they make it 3-3, and then now they make it 5-3 to Blue Jays. Man, they're gonna be tough in the East, Blue Jays. Man, that's why I had the Blue Jays winning division and the Yankees getting a wild card, because I see the hitting and the Blue Jays pitching with Gosman they added. And Berrios, I like their all-around team. And Guerrero, that guy has an MVP season again. It's good to see why you need good young players. This is why you have to develop and scout. You know, I wish the Yankees could get top players like that, you know?
Yeah, but in a few more years, they'll be selling everyone off. Fire sale in Toronto. You'll see, because they're not going to win no World Series. They're going to do all this threatening, and just like Toronto does every year, every few years, they get a bunch of good players, and then they say they can't afford it. They cry that they're broke. They cry that they're poor. They have a fire sale. They did that with the Jose Bautista teams. Here's the pitch down low, 1-2. Right there, it's just the same story. Rinse and repeat. They're hitting, but they don't impress me.
Yeah, their payroll is high, though. I don't know if they would just try to do that. Guerrero, I would trade that guy. Bichette, I would never trade that. I would give them 10-year extension if I was them.
Yeah, but they have a high payroll now, and they haven't even signed their big young star players. So there is a fire smell is coming. You'll see, because they can't afford. They got to pay this. They got to pay that. Here's a ground ball to first, picked up over in time.
Well, all these young players, you know, they gotta try to win. They're billionaire owners. You tell me these Canadians, they have money, TD Bank and all that in Canada, they got money. They can afford when they have a competitive team, you notice all the fans in Canada go to the games. I see all sellouts in Toronto. So if they spend money, the fans show up.
Oh yeah, that's a given. But they got to put a good. But they got to be like Thomas. If they don't see a good team, they don't show up. Here's a ground ball, base hit. So 1 out single here for Gurriel Jr.
Dick, we're going to have to bring Boomer in out of the bullpen. She's going to come to the pitch. We need another arm. We need a righty. And we'll have our pitch. She'll pitch. Boone don't know how to manage. It looks like he's overmanaged. And yeah, we'll bring you in. You're going to come in. And then we're going to have you pitch run, too, because the Yankees don't steal, so we need some speed on the base.
Yeah, they don't steal. They don't only do his home runs. They don't really do nothing else. Baseball fundamental 101. So Peralta in here. A run is in. 5-3. Here's the pitch. Here's a bunt right to Peralta. Peralta fields, throws, and get him. So he sacrificed himself. Wow, they still do that in baseball?
Yeah, teams that actually have speed and actually have a manager who thinks outside the box, not like Boone, home run or hit run. Yeah, I wish they had managers that at least had a brain. You know, Boone, it's like he's still working for ESPN.
Here's Chapman. So Toronto trying to extend it here, and they bunted, moved the run in scoring position, and they trusting Matt Chapman to try to come up with a big 2-out base hit. Here's a pitch, and he swings right back. Swap foul. 0-1. What a night for Guerrero Jr. So Peralta, the lefty, ready to deal. Here comes the pitch. Down low. The count is even 1-0 right.
Yeah, that's one thing with the Yankees. Everything you have to wait. If it's not a home run, they don't do nothing. Isn't it like such a boring team to watch? Like, don't you wish they would do more? Like, I hate teams like that.
Here's the
Everything
ground
you have
ball,
to-
and there's the 2-out base hit. That's what a real baseball team does. They sacrifice, move a guy over, and come up with a big 2-out base hit. This is what we want in New York. This is exactly. We need that. Look, guy put a bat on the ball. And who says the bunt doesn't work? You know what? Tell me what. And that's no. Math equation says the analytics says you have a better opportunity. You're an RBI in scoring position if you just go for a launch angle and hit a home run. No matter what you tell me, that's baseball 101. Here's the right fielder, Tapia.
Yeah, they're a frustrating team. If they go by analytics, everything is numbers. So they're not going to ever do hit and run. They're never going to steal. Oh, we don't. This is the excuse. We don't have those type of players. We just have big hitters, home run hitters. We don't do that type of thing. Then we have to change it up. You're not going to win with these type of hitters. You're not.
That will do it. So 2 runs, 3 hits, leave 1 on base, and we go now that the Toronto has extended the lead now, 5-3. This is frustrating. It's frustrating because you're seeing the flaws, 6-3 actually. You're seeing the flaws with the Yankee team on this Yankee team here, right in front of our faces. They get you excited for half an inning. Yes, they could smash the ball. They could go back to back, belly to belly in an instant. But then after that, that's it. They've been lackluster. They're boring right now. They don't got speed. They can't even bring up a Greg Allen like they did last year to bring some injection of running, of youth, excitement. Because, Hicks is another one who's just, Brandon says, a 182-game season, all we could do is enjoy the games and see if we could improve our hitting. I agree with you, Brandon. I agree with you there that we enjoy the season, but, man, wish they a little bit of an envious. I wish they could play like real baseball. If you're telling me they're playing like real baseball the way the games we all grew up, and I know they're not. Oh, it's different time, a different era, but man, it's frustrating.
It's a type of team they are. I don't know how they're going to improve if they have the same type of players. It's hard. They have to get new players. I told you, they have to bring up young guys from the farm. It's going to be the same thing all year. The way they hit, they don't change. Gallo, it's strikeout, home run, or walk. LeMahieu, I don't know, that LeMahieu contract could backfire on him. I don't know if he's the same type of hitter he was 2-3 years ago. Torres, he's still a young player. I don't know if he's as good as they think he is. Falefa is an average player. Higashioka is a backup. And Rizzo is 33 years old. And Judge, he's good, but he has to stay healthy. And Donaldson's 37. So they're just a flawed, older team. That's just the way they are. And if they don't win this year, it's not going to affect my life. I already know the way they are. It is what it is. It is concerning. I mean, we're a home run or nothing for years, but I'm going to enjoy
Oh, yes, I'm going to enjoy the season, too. Brandon, I'm going to enjoy the season. I'm going to be here doing these calls and watching along and breaking it down. But I would love to see something different. You got kids in the minors, some young, maybe you're going to have to give a right fielder, maybe if Tim LaCastro comes up, maybe he could come up here and be a spark plug, running the bases, pinch run. I mean, that's the problem. We try to give solution, but everything is like he's no good. And how do we know? We don't play. We don't know what we have. We got kids in the minor leagues rotting. You got Miguel. You're telling me Miguel Andujar is an exciting, explosive bat. He's riding in the minor leagues. He hits just like the Bluejays. He's one of those ferocious hitters. Foul, back out of play. But all of a sudden, Miguel Andujar can't even find a position here. But meanwhile, they could bring a guy for Joey Gallo here who strikes out, and but he has a nice launch angle. You know, 0-2 count here. It's just the moves that they makes the only smart move they've done is bringing Rizzo here, a lefty bat who could actually handle the bat, doesn't strike out. Gallo was a waste of a trade. I don't care if Texas is paying all his contract. They should have. That's what you know what they. That's why they needed to move him. They needed to move him. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Go get Gene Ryan Murphy. Go get Murphy, the catcher from Oakland. Okay, enough with the Kyle Higashioka experiment. I am ready to throw up when I see that man.
Yeah, well, Murphy, they can make a trade, get a starter. Hicks, I don't know. That's the thing. They have so many guaranteed contracts. Gallo, Hicks, Judge. They got to give playing time to LeMahieu Torres. So Andujar is not a good defender, so that's why Andujar is not on the team. Gallo can play defense, but he can't hit. So if Andujar hits, but he can't play defense, so they don't want to. They rather go with a defensive guy than a guy that can't play D. So that's the real reason. Florial, why don't they give him a chance? He's supposed to be their top center fielder. Or Jason Dominguez, he's not ready. But sooner or later, they have to use them because Hicks, he's a waste. Gallo, he's does nothing. So it is what it is. They're probably not going to win the next.
They don't want to bring up Dominguez because they don't want to pay his clock. They don't want him to start because they want to do the same thing they did with Judge here. Wait until they're 30 years old and tell them you can't give you a big contract. Here's a pitch. Wow.
Well, the service time. They're worried about service time because then they save extra year service time. And maybe he's not ready. He's still young. I don't know if he's ready yet. I watched him last year. He's still raw. He's not I think he needs more experience. And plus, they're still paying Hicks. So you can't pay Hicks $10 million and then have him come off the bench at $10 million. Especially you got LeMahieu still. I think they're going to wait till Hicks is gone, and then they'll bring up Dominguez. That's what they'll have to do.
Yeah. What else is new? Gallo strikes out, folks. Like the sun rises from the east, Joey Gallo strikes out.
Same. I never saw a guy that does the same thing over and over again. I thought he wanted to try to change his swing and try other things. I don't know. And he's is he that? Is something wrong with this guy? Doesn't he want to improve? How can he be this bad?
They should release him. They're not paying him. Release him.
They have nobody else. I guess they could depend on. I guess they don't think this Florial is that good then. I guess. It's going to be a long season. If they hit like this, oh yeah. It's going to be like last year. A lot of the games from April to June, I didn't watch any. I went outside and came back at 9 o'clock from going to the beach and going out. I didn't come and watch these games because I knew they won't score runs to the 5th, 6th inning. I just put it on the 5th, 6th. A very predictable team.
You there for a strike? I know shot clock is at every time Paul has to put his stuff on mute. He's got the something in the background that keeps echoing.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Here's a 1-2 pitch.
I think it's my iPad. Maybe it's StreamYard and the iPad probably. I'll see. I get a new iPad. I'll see if that matters. We'll see. This game doesn't matter. Who cares? Game's almost over anyway.
Swing and a miss. The Mayhew goes down on strike.
I'm gonna be like the movie Major League 2. Get the bulldozers out of here. I can't watch this anymore. It's over. Get the turn this into a parking lot. Wow thing.
Here's Torres, and that is gone. Home run by Gleyber Torres. He gets his first home run, and it's a solo shot.
Home run or nothing. I never saw a team that just hit all their runs on home runs. It's unbelievable what kind of team this is. I never saw a team that just does one thing. They don't do anything else. I never seen this in my life. I never see a team just does one thing. I never seen it.
Alan, salute Alan Jr. Good to see you back, man. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. So I remember you from last season. I'm gonna take a medical emergency Yankees to win. So Yankees down by 2 here. Here's Aaron Hicks. So Glaber hits a solo shot. Thank you, man. It's good to see you. So now the Yankees trail 6-4. Those tacking runs come important, but here there's still Yankees still got 3 outs to deal with. Actually, 4 outs. Hicks down in the count, 0-2.
Yeah,
So
ladies and
amazing.
gentlemen.
Yeah, go ahead, Swope.
6-4 game right now. If they maybe can get lucky, maybe Romero, the closer, maybe he won't have anything. Maybe they can get on base, maybe take walks, maybe be more aggressive, and maybe Romero won't have it, and they'll come back and walk off on them. That's the only hope we have tonight. And then tomorrow, who knows about tomorrow? But that's, you have to hope Romero don't have it, and they can hit him and come back. And then tomorrow we'll see. And then they're playing. Their schedule after this is easy. Let's be honest. I had them going 15-8 by May 1st. So they're playing Orioles, Tigers, and Orioles, I think, again. So I think they should be able to go on a winning streak.
Guardians. Well, 1-2 here to count. So back-to-back shutout. The Yankees got shut out. The Blue Jays got shut out. And now the Yankees trail here by 2. But here's a ground ball. Hicks going the opposite direction. So he's on with 2 outs. So now the Yankees maybe coming alive a little bit here. But although they're only down by 2. But, man, does it feel like they're down by like 5 or 6 runs. Just the way we've seen all season. So now coming off the bench here. And there's a move here. Kind of Falefa will be pinch hit here for Giancarlo Stanton. So Maria Giancarlo is in here, Maria. So you get to see the big guy come up.
A bomb from Statonio. Bomb from Staten. To make it a 6-6 game. Is that possible? Total hits between the series 14. Well, I don't know about tweak. They have a lot of things to tweak.
So Yankees only have a 3-man bench. And Giancarlo Stanton is one of them. You got Marwin Gonzalez who could play multiple positions. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, Stanton was. They put him on the bench because I guess he can't play every day. They're trying to save him so he don't get injured because he played right field yesterday because they remember that Judge in center. So I guess they give him a day off because he can't play every single day. So they're saving him the whole year. So maybe Stanton can come up with a big hit. Who knows? Richards. I'm surprised that the manager didn't bring Romero in for 4 outs. Maybe they could have brought the closer in. Maybe usually they bring the closer in for 4 outs.
Here's the first pitch down for a ball. So 1-0 the count. So Stanton has 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Here's the tying run here. Here's the pitch. This ball is up. There it goes. It is high. It is far. It is. Oh, I did a John Sterling. Oh, right at the body track. Oh.
Stanton with a big home run. Are you serious? Did it? Oh, no. Oh, man. Everyone thought it was gone, but no. Short.
Just missed it. Oh, man. I did a John Sterling. Call the.
Yeah. Well, he looks like he hit it good. Ah, man. See, that's the thing. All they need is a simple base hit. They don't need a big home run. Just get a base hit, get on. But that's the way they are. It is what it is, Mr. Junior. What can I do? What can we do?
Oh man, we go to the ninth inning. Oh man, I thought that was tied. They had an opportunity, folks. They had an opportunity. Giancarlo Stan just missed it. Oh man, he had a good hack coming off the bench there, sitting at the bench all this game. Man, they were inches away. That's the baseball, Susan. Oh man, that was so close.
One positive note. Tampa Bay lost to Oakland. Orioles lost to the Brewers. So the Orioles are 1-4. Tampa's 4-2. So at least the Yankees get some positives.
Yeah, I did see Oakland was beating the Tampa Bay Rays.
I think that was one mistake. The Yankees should have tried to sign Robbie Ray. I think he would have been good maybe. Even though he gives up home runs, but he's a lefty. Lefties at Yankee Stadium. They could have took a chance to sign Robbie Ray. He's pitching against the White Sox right now. I'm watching it against Jake Berger in the bottom of the seventh in Chicago, and Robbie Ray's throwing gas, and he's it's close game. They could have got another starter. The Cashman. You need a starter. You need guys that go innings. He throws a lot of innings. I don't understand. You don't want Gosman. You don't want Ray. I would have took a chance maybe on them. Instead of relying on Taillon and Severino. Severino has an innings limit and a pitch limit now. So I don't know. Cashman, he has to be a little smart and add some in pitching too.
Yeah, I agree with you there. As JP Sears will be warming up. Coming into the game, his first major league debut against Toronto here, trying to hold it here, 2-run lead here. Byron Gonzalez will come in and play shortstop. Everybody thought that shot was gone, and Stan thought it was gone. He just missed it. They just died at the warning track. And every time you hear Stanton swing the bat with that ferocious, you thought it'd be out. In your opinion, Donaldson third base is not good. He hasn't been good so far, Junior. He hasn't been good so far. A lot of strikeouts. I thought, Donaldson doesn't strike out much. He puts bat on ball, and he's been here whiffing. Here's JP Sears now dealing here to Espinal. Here's Sears pitch in there for a call strike.
Well, I was worried about Donaldson because he's 37 years old. He's been in the league a long time. Injuries, his calf problems, ankle. He always has an injury. But, he is older, so you can't expect. And it's just started. The season just started. Let's see if he's doing this by June or July and they took on his money, then it's a mistake. It's gonna backfire. Cashman wanted Defalefa and they took on Donaldson. The biggest thing, we have to win sweep series against bad teams. Well, yeah, I said that. They're playing the Tigers and Orioles. They should be beating all those teams, and the Guardians have no hitting. They have Reyes, and you got Jose Ramirez. I have Jose Ramirez in fantasy. Besides Reyes and Ramirez, they don't have much hitting. They should beat the Guardians. But, the Yankees rely on a home run. Look at the White Sox. A close game. Tim Anderson just hit a home run. And Lewis Robert. What a hitter that guy is.
As Espinal flies out to center field, here's Springer, top of the lineup with one away in the ninth inning. So Spears ready to deal. Springer, the batter. Here's the pitch. In there for a call strike. 96 mile per hour, low sinker. So pretty much some of these guys in the bullpen, minor league guys here, or the standing rosters, trying to set a name for themselves and trying to stick on. Yankees going to have to make some decisions, but if these guys are all pitching lights out, what a tough decision here. Here's the 0-1 pitch coming. He drops in there for another slider in there. He's quickly ahead of the count, 0-2. So Jordan Morano hopefully the Yankees could get to this closer. Right now, 0-2 count, Springer. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Big
So 2 out.
strikeout by J.P. Sears. Now the Yankees have to hope that they can hit that Romero. I told you, maybe Romero won't have it. Maybe I'll be right. Maybe he don't have it. They come back and walk off. We'll see. But he is pretty tough. Romero's been dominating the last 2 years as closer. Him and Presley on the Astros have been the top closers. So, yeah, the Yankees are going to have some problems. They have to learn how to do better situational hitting. Look at even the Bluejays. They're not really hitting. Look at the averages on the Bluejays. Bichette not really hitting. Some of their guys are not real. Matt Chapman's not hitting. Guerrero's killing the ball. Hernandez is hitting. Gurriel is hitting a little, but they're not like the whole team is not really hitting. It's just the Yankees they're not good all around. It's besides Rizzo and Stanton all around, they're not hitting. The whole team's not hitting the Yankees. They're like, I think I saw a stat. There was like 6 or 7 for like 40 or something in scoring position this whole week since the season started. Like left 40 guys in scoring position. You can't win leaving guys in scoring position. I'm sorry. You have to come up with the big hits. I have to go over the numbers. It's crazy. In a 9th inning right now with Sears, they're going with the young lefty, 6-4 game, Bo Bichette. You can't do this every game. You have to come up with big hits. And then your starters, if they don't go 5 innings, you're going to blow out your bullpen, and you're not going to have no bullpen left. That's why I don't know how long they can continue doing this.
So we go to the 9th as they ground ball there to Torres. So at no runs, no hits, no errors. So bottom of the 9th for the Yankees, they're going to have their big guys up. They're going to have Rizzo, Judge, Donaldson. So they're going to have an opportunity to make some noise here. Will they go quietly, or will the Bomber strikes back?
You got the big boppers at the plate. You got the Hishigawa, and then you got Rizzo. Oh my God! Oh boy, are they gonna make a big comeback?
I could see Donaldson hitting a walk off, getting a sitting moment.
They have to do something because I hate waiting. How long am I going to wait? I wish they would just be more exciting to watch. They're just not exciting. It's like I watch podcasts and I say, God, this guy's boring. I'm falling asleep here. Some of these guys I used to watch Sportscast, I'm saying, wow, I can see why they don't get views. They're boring as hell. They're good at the green screen. They're good at, doing special effects with the computers. But I'm saying all that special effects, but if you have no personality and you don't know sports, who gives a shit? That's why, it's a shame I don't get the views, but I don't share it. I don't have social media. I don't have Twitter. I don't have Facebook. I don't share any of my videos. I just do the video quick and it goes. And if it goes, the views go up, it goes up. But maybe that's why I don't share it, but maybe people share it. It'll go up. Like I used to have Facebook. I shared it in Facebook baseball groups. I had baseball groups. I shared it. But, I look at other people and says, how do they get so many views? I don't think they're that great. But, it is what it is. Big game right here. 6-4 game. 6-4.
Oh, all right. So here we go. We got Moreno in. Romano. Macaroni Grill.
Wow, look at those numbers. 7-1 with 23 saves, a 2.3 something ERA. His second year closing, third year with them. Higashioka, Rizzo, and Judge. He never faced them, Rizzo. So this is going to be a big matchup right here, Mr. JEDI.
So Higgy's gonna bat for himself here. Yeah. I mean, you don't got a bench, so you got to let Higgy hit for himself. Ugh. So here's one out automatic. Here, the Yankees are hoping for a walk or a hit by pitch. Higashioka is 0 for 3 tonight. Here's the pitch. Outside. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swinging. Pops it up. The automatic out. That is Higashioka. Does what he normally does. Pops up and first out.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, he had 7 home runs in spring training. They said how great this guy is. They said he's the next Yogi Berra, the way they were talking. And look at the way he's swinging in the season, like a 50 average. That's the top line catcher we have. We have nobody to bring up from the farm. I'd rather have Austin Wells than this guy.
You know, they had a catcher who used to hit home runs. His name was Gary Sanchez. But, no quieren los hispanos en los Yankees. I mean, that's what it is.
They had their patience. 3 years of him was enough. I think all the home runs, I think they didn't care.
Somehow they always got a short fuse when it comes to the land ball player. I mean, that's what it seems like it. They were dying to get rid of Gio Urshela. They can't stand now Gleyber Torres. What is it? Come on. Stop with that. These Latin players have played, come on. I'm getting bothered. I'm annoyed with the Yankees with that.
You don't think they're right? They're not being racist. They just think that.
Oh man, they're getting rid of all of a sudden the land ball players can't play. Meanwhile, they forget that Bernie Williams was one of the greatest center fielders the Yankees had in the core 5. Corey Posada, another one. I mean, come on.
But they were good. These guys.
They were dying. They can't wait to get rid of them. The same thing with Javi Baez. I ran Javi Baez out of New York. The Mets did. Now they can't stand Lindor. Come on. Stop that. There's a ground ball. Just foul.
They're not doing good. A lot of Gary Sanchez, they gave him a chance. The last 2 years, he didn't do the job. Defense, hitting, they ran out of patience with him. He's just not that great. And Gio, they thought his time was come. They think Falefa is a better all-around player, so they wanted him. I don't blame them. Then these guys are maybe just not that good. If they learned how to develop a farm system, they wouldn't need them. They bring up guys. That would be nice.
Let's go. Here we go. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
If they were that good, they would have kept them. Let's be honest. If they were that good, they would have kept them.
So 3-1 count here. I'm seeing a pattern here with his Cashman and organization.
They don't want Latino players on the team.
I say, they don't know the market. They don't. No Correa. They didn't even. Here's the pitch. Mano Machado. He tried to bunt.
Well, because of the money.
So fair ball. So here we reach on that bunt. So he bunted on. Yeah, Bernie was issue out here. They couldn't even wait. They couldn't wait to get him out. When he got older. Look at Rizzo. He butcher boy. A butcher boy here. Let's see.
I wouldn't say that right. He was at the end of his career too, Bernie, when they got rid of him. They knew to get rid of him. They're not racist. It's just they got rid of them. They didn't think they were that good.
I'm not saying that either, but their leash is short when it comes to when it's a Latin ball player. The leash is extremely short because you got Gallo, who's who's a wasteless, garbage, and he's out there playing. Here's the pitch here. Up high. Kevin Brown, another one. Garbage. They kept him around for so long. They couldn't. Right. Duque had 1, 2, 1.5, one bad. He was bad. They were dying to get rid of El Duque. Come on, I could go back. I'm going to make a whole podcast. Just stay tuned for the podcast on that because I have a lot to say when it comes to that. And both Mets and Yankees.
Well, but they kept Severino, right?
And look at him. They're dying. They're like, he's this is a whole. I'll bring up the here's a ball 2-0. There's a chance here for them to maybe do some noise here with 2-0 count here as Chapman, another one. dying for them to get rid of him too.
Well, they're flawed. They're just not. They're not doing the job. If they were doing great, no one would be complaining.
Here's the 2-0 count. Rip foul.
Romero, he don't look that sharp. They have a chance.
They have a chance here because he might hang something. You never know. Guerrero holds on Rizzo here. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. So one thing that kills Judge is that slider. And so he's behind the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now, Judge, does he ever had a walk-off home run? Or no, well, it's not a walk-off variety. It's a tying run. Jerome wants a walk-off.
Yeah, tying run. If he gets on, then next tie the game up.
He swung and a miss. He swung at ball 3. He helped him out with a high fastball, impatient.
Oh my God, that was so high. Oh man, that was over his head.
And that sums up what the Yankees have been under Aaron Judge as the main ball player. You know that there's a lot of potential, there's a lot of threats, but you get this 3 high fastball, swing and a miss.
Are you gonna give him the extension he wants? He wants about 2
Hey, if they offer him that one that Cashman said is out there and he takes it, I have no problem with it.
He's not taking it.
Then I wouldn't. Then you know what? He could kick rocks. As much as it's hard to say, but here's Donaldson. Line drive right to Guerrero, of course, fitting right to Guerrero's glove.
Wow, hit it hard too.
And he flashes the leather, fitting.
Game over, ladies and Blue Jays win 6-4.
Blue Jays win 6-4, and this Yankee team, they if it's not for 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 5, they're all hitting. They're all threats, but 6, 7, 8, and 9, there are automatic outs. Mm-hmm. And there is no balance there with this team. There is no balance. Everything is that same exact type of hitter and that same type of vitality, and that's why it gets a little bit. The 9th inning was exciting, granted, because they had an opportunity. But now you're counting on a home run, and that's a tough way of playing baseball. You saw the Blue Jays attacked on. This game should have been tied. The way that the Blue Jays bunted over, got an insurance run. The Yankees unearned run that caused them to take the lead. Where and Gleyber not able to get the ball out of his glove to complete the double play. Yankees can't give a good team an extra out. We saw that in the 90s. Whenever teams gave the Yankees an extra out, they cashed in and made them pay. Tonight, that's what it was. They were their own mistakes. Yeah. And Guerrero had a phenomenal moment, Jake.
Oh, 3 home runs, and then making the mistakes to him. Cole's fastball Cole gives up a lot of home runs since he came to the Yankees. I never seen so many home runs, and then they're relying on home runs, striking out. Without Rizzo's the only one that tries to do other things. With the shift on, he bunted it down the third baseline because he knows the shift there. No one's playing at third. Why don't the rest of the team do that? Maybe they should all do that. Hit that third baseline. It was smart. Get on base.
This is a good thing. I'm going to tell you that right now, Pope. He's a veteran. He's showing, you know what? You lead by example. What he did there, he's leading by example. Hey, you know what? They're going to do that. Let's bunt. That's showing them, you know what? Let's get on base by any means necessary. By hook or crook, let's go. Let's do whatever we need to do and scratch and claw. We're not going to be sitting here on a home run. Yeah, he has a short porch. He could try to jack one. He was being unselfish. Let me bunt. Let me get on. That kind of thing in the clubhouse goes a long way. It shows. You saw Donaldson. Yes, he made the final out of the game there, but what did he do? He took the pitch and hit the crap out of it the opposite direction, away from where the defense was. So, yes, as much as we're getting upset that they're a little boring and not hitting, but that 9th inning, I like those approaches by the veterans. Now, how do you lead by example with your veterans doing those little things? I think that's going to rub off on the other guys. You know what? You want to be a fine tool all-around player, you need to do these things. And you know what? If I'm a veteran who's been playing over 10 years in the majors and I'm doing this for the best detriment of the team, I think that in the long run, you might lose a battle here, but I think you might win the war later down the road. With just by that ninth inning, the way they attacked it, and I think it's going to go a long way. I guarantee that's going to be a big highlight with the guys, and I think they're going to talk about that and show by, and that's the best example, and I think that's going to help out Pope. I think
I agree, Johnny. Good night, good game. Yankees lose.
Yes, indeed.
6-4. They had an opportunity to come back and win, just like on Sunday. Red Sox could have swept. Now they lose 2 from the Blue Jays. They could win tomorrow. They could split tomorrow, maybe. They could. But, they had opportunities. So, in a home run, you got to have better situational hitting, hit to the opposite field, have more speed, steal. You watch all these other teams, they all do that. Fundamentals is the key to winning baseball. And the Yankees just don't have the right fundamentals and the right balance on this team. Mr. Junior, yep, it is what it is, Mr. Allen. Pitching is they don't go more than 5 innings. That's another problem. But the hitting. I think they're, like I said, 7 for 40 or something, or 7 for 42 in scoring position. You can't win having that many opportunities, right?
That's the thing. That the pitching is there. They've been getting despite the fact of Cole, it might not big or whatever. He did pitch well. He kept the game. He did a quality start, regardless of the fact, Guerrero was the only one that really beat him. You could say the errors by the Yankees and the managerial, not with the pitching, we could go over and over and over. All in all, they had an opportunity. They had opportunities to win. If they pitch, they could win. They haven't made really no unforced errors. Just tonight was the first time that the defense, let them down. But they've been close. All these games have been close. They haven't been, it hasn't been a laugher in either way. But what frustrates us because they're playing a boring style of baseball with the home run bashing. I want them to hit the ball the other way, line drives, level swings, put the ball, get the guys in motion, but they're not going to play like that. And that's what frustrates us as a fan base. That's why we think they're not good. That's why they think they're terrible. But let's hope it's not, like you said, let's hope this is not a pattern. We'll see there. So we'll leave this here tonight. Well, thank you, Pope, for joining me, guys. Thank you for coming aboard. Thank you for all the support, all the likes, and all. Lord, I appreciate everyone watching along with us. Michael Caputo, who was in the building a little earlier, in the chat here. Maria, always joining us. Alan Jr., good to see you always, Alan. Brandon, always a pleasure to be with you on the stream. We always appreciate you joining us. Also, Johnny Davis, Billy Ward, thank you. Random Phenom, always joining us. Johnny Davis as well. Thank you, of course, for my main man here, Pope, and Kelvin T. Jones. Frank was in the building, so thank you guys. Up and down. If I missed you, anyone, Dave Art, Counted Cigars, always there. Jose Melo, David Sisto, Riley Moore. Thank you so much, Maddie Gaming, and Jerome Peralta, always watching us from the Philippines. Always watching us from the Philippines. It's 10:25 in the morning, Thursday morning, and Jerome at 7 in the morning is here with us, watching along with us.
Dedicated fans. Those are true fans that early. Wow.
And we appreciate him. We love the country of the Philippines. They always watch the program on replay. So, the numbers always goes up with the Philippines, always watches us later on, whenever their day is. And for some reason, they watch the replay and we get a great support. Our numbers always through the analytics comes through the Philippines, and we love it. We thank you, Philippines. May God continue blessing your country. And thank you guys for that. And thank you, Jake Brunfield. Yes, I forgot. Thank you. You are awesome, Jake. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back here again. I hope you enjoyed the watch along, not the outcome. I know I want the Yankees to win, but tomorrow's another day. We'll definitely be back. And the Bronx Bombers will strike back. So with that said, man, may the sports be with you. May the Yankees be with you. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Yankee Stadium.